Yeah. Just remove how many times we mentioned that we bust inside of each other.
No,
Ah, that's called the cold open right there.
there'd be no reason for us to be on here. If
I
that was
know.
the case.
And on that note, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Power Hour Podcast, episode 339. Thank you for joining us tonight. Speaking of joining us, we're excited. Former guests of the show, back again. It's been way too long. We've been on their show, they've been on ours. You formerly knew them as Not for Human Consumption, but they have their show, The Fun Time Boys. We have Matt, we have Jay, we have Dylan. Boys, how you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Tip
Dude,
top.
how'd you know my favorite number was 339? That's crazy.
I just have that gift. It's the most
No
useless
one's
gift of all.
no one ever guesses it. You guys got it. Nice.
Yeah, it's been way too long, boys. I appreciate the invite.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, we always enjoy having you boys on. Love talking with you guys. Yeah, man. It's so before we jump into the episode, let everyone know where can they find you? Where should they subscribe? Send out the links and we'll tag it all below.
It's all
No.
just it's all just the Fun Time Boys. Just kind of Google it and it's out there. Or nfacstudios.com has all the links for all the stuff.
It's mildly updated.
To be fair, it's updated more than ours is, so you guys put us to shame.
Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
We had to change our entire podcast host because we just never kept up with that shit, and it just broke left and right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we didn't realize you couldn't upload things that weren't MP3s because it's fucking. I didn't think that was still an issue, but
Oh.
yeah, dumb shit.
You got format discriminated against, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Brian was
Rude.
stashing all of his dick pics, and it just broke the goddamn page.
Oh.
You know,
Every feed.
They had to-
Well, when
they had
the
to
files
render-
are so big, you know.
yeah, they had to render every square inch.
So, boys, I know, Dylan, you won't be able to answer this. The real question is, Matt, Jay, are you drinking tonight? And if you are, what do you got in front of you? And what you guys been up to as far as playing?
I could start that one out. I'm crushing the Santan moon juice because I rushed here from work and I need to get the job done quick. So I don't got time to have the hour and a half before. So just going to get right into it.
They were like, what, 7% or something?
7 point something, but it's dark in here. I'll figure it out in a bit.
That means he can't read.
Oh, see, now you're just read discriminating against me, dude. Read
I'm H2O. I'm a
7.3. 7.3%.
I drank Modelo the other night, but tonight, no beer, only games.
Okay. Okay.
I'm smoking Jack of Diamonds. If that helps.
Yeah, dude.
It's a nice sativa.
Oh, want to give you enough energy not to knock you out, that kind of blend?
That's all I smoke.
Ah, smart.
I mean, hops kind of looks like it before you fucking put lighter to it. So,
I'm all hops. I'm hopped
It's
up,
in
dude.
Yeah.
it's in the same family.
oh, see, Jay used to cultivate, so he knows all that kind of fun stuff.
Specifically marijuana. Can't just throw out a generalization of cultivating.
Oh, why?
I mean, I think we
There's-
specialize in generalization here. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's many things you could cultivate.
Yeah, dude. I'm an expert in nothing, so
Yeah.
have it that, sir.
See, you cultivate nothing.
Fuck.
Jim, before you lift your glass, based on the shit you've been drinking for the past 4 weeks, it's going to be some sour, candy sounding shit again.
Right. Very close. Almost even. But I'm drinking from the Shiner Brewing Company, their Cosmos Reserve. So it's their Spätzle little blend there, classic German Bavarian recipe. So the story basically is my one buddy, Sal, he's like the biggest Shiner fan in the world. So he lives in Pennsylvania, and once a year, he flies down to Texas to Shiner's Brewery, loads up a car, rents a car, drives it all the way back just so he has like a year's supply of all their different brews. So
Nice.
when he was on the way, he was like, anyone want anything, basically. He was taking orders. So I got one of these, and of course a couple of my bitch beer sours. But I decided to keep it classy tonight.
Oh,
I like Shiner. There's a barbecue joint out here called Rudy's, and they're from Texas, and the only beer they sell is Shiner Bock.
Dude, I mean, you can't go wrong with a classic like that.
No, it's delicious. My favorite German beer is probably Wursteiner. Dunkel.
Yep. Yeah, that one's delicious.
That is probably German beer wise. That is delicious.
yeah. Jay might not drink as much as I do, but he's showed me most of the good beers out there.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, you're a fellow Keystone aficionado like I am, so
Oh, yeah.
every once in a while you have to go out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you just need a big old case of piss, and it's sometimes it just hits, especially out here in the summer.
Well,
Just,
like I can't. I mean, I could afford to drink what I want to drink all night long, but it's more beneficial to switch up to, like, if I know I'm going to be drinking all night, it's Modelo. That's like the basic.
Yeah.
That's my go-to beer. Nice frosty Modelo can't be beat. But if I'm just like having a few, it's usually something like one of my favorites is Rasputin. That is probably one of my favorite beers, and it gets the job done quick.
Would you say you're another C word, Jay? A connoisseur.
What? Oh, yeah, I'm a cultivator and a connoisseur.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. And a cocksucker and a cunt.
Yeah, well, that's 4 though. So
Yeah.
your math is bad.
While Dylan says this from the cuck chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
It's the 5 C's of podcasting.
Yeah, dude.
Hold on. Let me make it.
Back it up.
We need like a superimpose like some blinds in front of him that he can just peek through the entire time.
Yeah.
That's too good of a frame, dude. I gotta take a dumb picture of that. The
There
memories,
needs to
dude.
be like a pile of clothes and a couple of children's toys for it to be a real cut chair.
Dude, hold on. You will not fucking believe this.
There's a fucking
just wait
rattle.
one
He's got a rattle, doesn't he?
Hold on.
There's a child in the background.
How do I get rid of my fucking blur?
Oh man.
Hold on. You guys keep talking. I'll figure it out.
All right,
Yeah,
I've
dude.
only used Zoom for
Why
300
did-
episodes and still don't know how to use it. So
Look, dude, there's a pile of clothes and 2 fake ass wrestling
fuck
belts.
yes.
That is the cuck chair.
There it is.
Holy shit, dude.
I love it.
I can't say shit about the belts. I have a toy IC belt on the corner over here. So
Nice.
Is it a really or is it a?
nah,
These are like
no, mine's the foam falling apart from like 15
Okay,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah. This one is like the
Oh
sheets
Jesus.
and so somebody gave it to us as a wedding gift.
Ah,
That's
that's the
awesome.
Walmart one. Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you wear it to work like you said you were?
I thought about it.
Just walk into the office. Fucking,
They wouldn't understand. They
When you just go-
wouldn't get it.
It's a wedding
just
gift.
give me all.
Yeah. Yeah, Chambers, I am still drinking the shit from that leftover party, all the Distill variety pack IPAs. This one's the Deadhead Easy Haze. It's a hazy IPA at... This one's
Damn.
only 5%. This shit's actually pretty weak for a hazy IPA, but as I said, it's been a hell of a week. I don't know if you guys ever tried these. I don't like seltzers. I'm not a fan of them. Jim drinks all of them.
Hell yeah.
Um, But
Damn
dude,
right, man, it tastes-
this right here, Super Light, it's hard Gatorade, and it tastes like Gatorade,
Hey,
but
now.
with vodka in it, and it's so
Oh.
fucking good, dude. I just tried it for the first time. I must have, and you don't taste alcohol at all. And this one's
Dylan,
4.5%. So Dylan, I know you like your energy drinks. This
your time is now.
do it. I'm telling you, Super Light.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
they need a vodka his body armor.
Yeah, dude.
Dylan
They
will
can
be an
make
alcohol.
Well, that's
these fucking
honestly,
things.
that's what I mean. It's vodka. They call it Vodkade. I will guarantee you there will be a Gatorade or Powerade one, because the reason we even got these, we got Lipton hard iced tea, and I always liked
Ugh.
Lipton, and that shit was like, okay, whatever. Went too fast. Someone picked these up, man.
Fuck yeah.
So I downed that. I'm almost done this one, and then I'm going to be moving on to just a regular West Coast IPA. I love the art on these cans. They're
Yeah.
pretty badass from Illinois, but
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on a second. You guys are telling me you're still pretending you like IPAs?
you know, there's only
I
so
love 'em.
many keystones and hams you can have before you need something there.
No, there isn't.
Don't
It's
taste
fine.
good. You guys are lying. They don't taste good. They're terrible.
I-
They're so fucking gross.
Hazies and doubles, I like. Regular West Coast IPA, I'm not a fan of, but I'm not going to drink these unless we're on the podcast. And
Oh.
like I said, so yeah, I'm going to go through these when we record.
That's
I
awesome.
can only do. I can't do IPA all night long, or even more than half a one.
Really?
No, the IP that
Pussy,
that
dude.
heavy hops just sits on my tongue. I can't taste anything else. Like it just
They make my
ruins.
blood feel thick.
Yeah.
I
Like I don't
like
mind the flavor, like church music. You ever had church music? IPA?
No.
It's not bad, but it's just I can't. Like the further I get into it, it's like
So do you
I
guys
don't
just
know.
hate all IPA? Like West Coast IPAs, I don't like as much as like, you know, the hazy ones. Because at least there's a little bit more citrus flavor in those. Whereas
Yeah.
West Coast is just straight pine. It's like a fucking pine needle or something.
yeah. I honestly haven't.
That's a really
I
good way to explain. I never thought of a pine.
I
needle.
haven't found one that I'm just like, okay, I think I can. Even like I've tried the Belching Beaver ones. What else? Voodoo Ranger. Bleh.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Dude, I like
Yeah,
all
I don't know.
IPAs, dude. You could just throw them all
no,
over me.
no, you like that they get you drunk faster. You could give two shits what they taste like.
Well, I mean, everybody's
That's the
talking
point.
about West Coast, East Coast. I'm drinking Galactic, so like
Yeah,
it's just
you're-
so much better.
Keeping it local.
You're a universal drinker.
Well, no,
dude.
Jay, the fact that you mentioned Old Rasputin, I was like, I've always said Russian Imperial Stouts are my favorite,
Mhm.
but
Fucking commie.
but to fucking drink that in Arizona, like that shit's hot as hell. Like,
No. It's not a year round. It's like you can't just like be like, oh man, I'm gonna have a Rasputin next to the pool. It's like
Yeah, a
nice
summertime IPA. Ugh.
like outdoor. There's a pizza place out here called Chipho Pizza, and they have it there, and they make this like fancy, like brick oven pizza that's like candied figs and like pancetta and arugula and like a
Jesus.
balsamic glaze, like a balsamic reduction with like goat cheese on it. A
Connoisseur.
Rasputin outside when it's chilly out, it's perfect. Nice like savory tangy pizza with Rasputin, because Rasputin it's very, I mean, I always
Ladies.
liken it to like this soy sauce, like kind of like back taste to it or whatever, like a little backdrop of soy sauce to it.
I'm still
But,
trying to understand. Did you say candy figs on a pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Candied figs.
Hmm.
It's so good.
Dude,
It is.
you gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah.
Can't say that after a bunch of IPAs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim, after
But
you keep drinking.
You have the wrong
your
accent. The show's
slips.
over.
But like
Just a missing belt.
any stout porter, like it's not a summertime
Dude, I just pictured Jay drinking an Imperial, the winter beer he was just going on about
beer.
in a little floaty in a pool, just all hairy, like
Yeah.
the giant stash.
I had
He really set the scene for the date, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I was out in October. I was in New Hampshire for my daughter's wedding, and I got this Imperial that was called like either Dragon's Milk or Dragon's Breath. I can't remember.
Dragon's milk. Yeah, it's
Man, that was good.
delicious. That's another. Mhm.
It was like $18 for a 4-pack.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably got the specialty bourbon barrel aged one too.
Yeah, I went to New Hampshire. You can't just like you can kind of get booze anywhere, but like if you want selection, you have to go to, it's called like the New Hampshire like liquor depot or something like that. Like it's a I mean, it's like a Bevmo or a Total Wine and More, something like that. Like, but that's the only place you can actually get booze from.
Hmm.
Oh, it's
So,
like
I don't-
dry county style shit.
in a sense, because you can still, I think they stopped serving alcohol. You can't buy alcohol anywhere after 10 o'clock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
That
kind of have to
sucks.
stock up, but
That's actually kind of like Pennsylvania because like you could buy beer at most places anymore. For a while, you couldn't. It was just beer store, like beer distributors. But liquor in general, you can only get at state-run like wine and spirit stores. So
yeah, that's
like,
what that New Hampshire, I don't know, liquor depot, I don't know, something like that. I can't remember. They're all over the place though.
Kind of a cool name.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you
So-
guys ever want to spend a little bit more money but get fucked up really fast, I don't know if you guys like mead at all, but there's
Yes.
this one,
Oh, yeah.
there's this one
Ah,
called
yeah,
Viking
yeah.
Blood, and it's 19%, and it is you for 19%. You think it's gonna be boozy as shit? It's not. It's still sweet like regular mead. I forget what other shit they add into it, but dude, it's so strong but so good.
Blood.
Viking's blood.
It's just called Viking Blood from
Does it
Dangst.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's real good.
Actual blood
I'm
in
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna go get. Some.
You get drunk. You get drunk and AIDS.
But it's Viking egg, so it's all right.
Yeah,
oh, that's where my AIDS
Yeah.
came from. I was
Yeah.
wondering.
Yep. There's lineage to it.
I was part of a mead making adventure with the guitarist from my old band, and I read all the stuff about it, and I was like, "It's time to take it out." And he's like, "No, man, it needs more months." And I was like, "It says, I think it was like 4 or 5 months," and he left it in for another 3, and then we bottled it all, and like 3 sips, and you were fucking hammered, like moonshine level bullshit.
Hell yeah.
We gave it to the guy that was recording us at the time, the producer guy, and we did it the right way where you like simmer it with like, what do they call it, mulling spices.
Yep.
3 sips in, he turns around from his big chair like an old Palpatine, and he goes, "What did you guys give me?" Like, 'cause- so then the recording session just turned into a hangout because he was fucked up.
Couldn't do shit.
Yeah, he couldn't do shit.
Nice.
Tasted pretty good though after you got past the turpentine taste.
So
I
so
do
Matt,
like mead.
are you,
that
so
is
yeah,
something
Dylan, there
I'll
you go.
drink
I
it.
want you to try super light and mead. Next one,
All
you
right,
get
hold
some
on.
Viking blood and get that super light.
Yeah,
Let me make a note.
Total Wine's got Viking blood. I like how they spell it BLOD.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Gold. Got,
And we
does it
could
have the
say like
umlaut
skull.
over the O.
Yep, that's right.
I just want to say skull and like have everybody do it too, and everybody it splashes a little bit.
Then after you're done drinking, throw the glass on the ground. Yeah,
Yeah, and
come
we're
on.
like
Yeah.
covered in other people's blood for some reason. Like
Fuck
kind of
yeah.
weird in these days. I watched a lot of Vikings recently, so
Nice.
Matt just
like a
starts
good
pillaging.
time.
Matt just starts pillaging.
Yeah.
Like, where's Matt? I don't know. He went to like 5 different neighbors' houses.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what happens when he gets that mead in him?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's just discovering himself. That's all.
Can't pillage Greg. Jesus Christ, get over here.
Matt, get out of Greg's yard.
Leave him alone. He's answering the call.
Slamming a sword against the shield.
His pillaging is just stealing lawn ornaments.
Well, you got to start small. You can't just pillage professionally right off the
You
rip.
can't blood eagle the neighbors,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's the minors of it all.
Just a room full of flamingos. Ah, the blood got him again.
Yeah.
It sounds a good time. I don't know.
Just a living room full of gnomes, flamingos, and stop signs. Matt, did you drink Viking blood again?
So Matt, what you been up to playing wise?
Playing wise, most of my year was eaten up by like most people's arc raiders. Did you guys ever
Mhm.
get into that?
Played a tiny bit. I didn't get fully sucked into it though. But to your point, we know so many people that's
Yeah.
became the obsession.
Yeah, these two did not. They tried. They liked it a little bit, I believe, but I went like like 212 hours or something in it since it launched.
Desert
so-
meth head simulator? Yeah, no, thanks.
Dylan was getting growing up flashbacks of going through broken houses looking for plastic parts.
Yeah, dude. It was very too close to home.
He's like, when's
"I
this game
like
get hard?
this."
Yeah.
And then
They don't even have cool shit. Fuck this.
and then Marathon came out and literally stole me away from that for extraction gameplay. Really liking Marathon so far.
Haven't played that
I was
one.
gonna say, how did that turn out? Because I remember like everyone was pissed off when they announced it because it wasn't, a classic Doom clone, boomer shooter anymore.
Yeah, it's
But-
like it was basically, to me, it feels like a bunch of mad Destiny people that Destiny's been around for 12 years. And they're like, you've canceled Destiny to make this, even though they just put an update out right before it for that game. So I don't understand that. But it feels like Halo with the ability to lose all of your shit. So it makes it a little battle royale, like a little high
Well, and
risk,
it's-
high reward. But the lows are super low sometimes, and you just get shit on with a bunch of stuff. You're like, fuck.
Like I'm not really, those game types aren't really like my lane, but so Arc Raiders I was like, I'll just play when the fellas are on or something. And then I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm just never gonna play it because I don't know. The game looks
Phenomenal.
stupid and ridiculous. But then I got Marathon and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And it's the thing with Arc Raiders was you had PvE and you had PvP. And everybody was like, yeah, you can go around, you see people, hey, whatever. And then all of a sudden, you're just nonstop fighting for your life, just trying to get some wires out. You know what I mean? Like you're walking around with an apple in your ass and some wires in your pocket. And you're like, I just want to get out of here. And everything is booby trapped. And it's like, every time I play, I'm like, this is just no fun for me.
So
Like,
that's
it's
a
not
little.
for casuals at all.
It
So
is
you
if you
sweat
weren't
your
with
ass
me.
off every time you're in one of those
Yeah.
games.
So it came out that Arc Raiders has aggression based matchmaking. So like when I was not online, all my friends were having like pretty friendly lobbies and they were able to get their 6 prickly pears out to upgrade their chicken. It's a weird
That's
thing.
all I
for
wanted
all-
to do was upgrade my chick.
I know Jay, we tried to get Jay's prickly pears like 9 times straight, but
Yeah.
I'm a shoot on site person, so I was essentially ruining my friends that are learning the game's time because I have a bunch of hours, and then I'm like, come play with me, and then all these savages coming after like the lobbies I was apparently
fucking up the lobbies.
creating. Yeah,
Yeah.
our
You're like
friend
the dude in
Jason
COD
said
or
like,
Battlefield when they do match-based game making or like a rank-based game making where if you're too good, then you're ruining it for your friends who are just trying to play casually.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens anytime Matt hops into a game. Like, you're having a great time. It's really even. Like, Katie's doing great. Then Matt will hop in, and it's like all the fun has been sucked out of the room because of skill based matchmaking. And it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, it's
Like-
called playing with Brian. Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say, Matt, you and I are kindred spirits there.
Dude, yes, let's get in there.
Like, even in Battlefield Red Sec, how awful it turned out, I'd be in there and I'd be having, I mean, there were times where I'd go in duos and my teammate would get cashed out and I'd go through solo and take like third or second,
Damn.
Then Matt would come in and it's like 25th. It's like immediately the entire lobby was just like magnetized to our location.
Yeah,
And like
Dude.
it's 5 seconds into the game. How are there 46 tanks?
So with extraction shooters and battle royales, there's that term third partying where 2 teams are fighting and a third's like, what's all that sound? But like RedSec especially, we'd shit on a couple teams, and then it felt like 7th partying. I was like, what the fuck? There's
Yeah.
not enough armor or bullets to handle any of this.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
I don't know.
Well, so back to the marathon arc thing. So marathon is like there are no bull. It's like it's PvP. You have UI, but it's like it's PvP. Like there's no 2 ways about it. You're getting involved, and it's still like extractions still aren't really like my go-to. Like I'll never play it by myself. I'm never like I think I'm going to put on Marathon, but when Matt's like, "Do you want to play Marathon?" I'm like, "Yeah." If it was arcade, I'm like,
yeah, I tried that.
Yeah, yeah, probably not. So I just uninstalled it so they don't have to ask anymore. So I don't have to keep telling them no.
Yeah, I think Marathon's art style is pretty unique and cool. Like, people said it looks like Roadblocks. I'm like, you're insane. This game looks awesome. I don't know what you're playing. Like,
It does.
basically, people said it looks too blocky, but the lore wise, like they're on a separate planet so far away. Everything's like 3D printed. Like there's no manufacturing out in space, basically. So you have to have like everything's fabricated like quickly in bright colors. I don't know. I think the graphics are fucking great.
Oh, I see. You know what? It's almost like kind of like cell shady-ish, like Titanfall. It's like the vibe I'm getting like real fast.
Little bit. Everything's kind of industrial, and a lot of nonsense online is like, oh, I would never see a place that looks like this in a warehouse.
What?
And you're like, but you Google pictures of warehouses and all the staircases are blue. Everything's color coded so you don't smash your face on stuff.
Also, it's a fucking video game.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. People
You can't fly in a spaceship either, you fucking cunts.
People put their whole pussy into hating that game unfairly, I believe.
How many Neptune warehouses have you been in?
Yeah, I hate everyone. These people suck.
Yeah, the internet used to be way more fun, like just like 5-6 years ago, but now it's just a hate parade.
Yeah. Nothing's allowed to be real anymore.
Yeah, you're not allowed to even like anything. Like,
It's all bots and AI. Like you're just scared to share anything because you're just like, I'm gonna get got one of these times and look like a complete idiot.
Yeah.
And then Jay and I have been getting back into Apex Legends because I got kind of sick of battle royales, but then I saw Apex had some new update, and I was like, they updated my favorite gun. We got to get in there.
Yeah,
and that's actually been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
we've been
also
doing pretty well.
They finally figured out how to merge my old PS4 account into PC because I tried starting again once I switched out of consoles, and I had a lot of money spent.
Are you serious?
Yeah. All your old skins and I had $30 of fucking credit from like real world dollar credit sitting on a PlayStation account.
Well, maybe I'll get back in there then because
it's a lot of fun when Jay and I play. You got
so much shit from the PlayStation.
We have a great time,
and we always have an absolute potato as a random. So like,
we'll start out and the guy's like hanging all this stuff. We're like, hey, we got a good teammate, and then at the end it's 0 kills, 0 knocks, 0 assists,
12 damage.
Something. Yeah, maybe 100, 200 damage, and we're like, the fuck? I spent so much time pinging.
Wait, why are you guys playing with Jim? What are you doing?
You're right.
I can't even argue this. God damn it.
Yeah,
Matt and I will be completely dispersed, and Matt's like, oh, they're on me. He's like, oh, knock, finish. I'm like, cool. And then I'm like, oh, I got trouble. Knock, finish. I'm like, all right, now let's meet up.
Yeah. And then the random guy dies in the gas looting.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you think I'll do better than that, but all right, I'll check. I will download it if I can get my stuff back. If my stuff I can't get it back, then you're shit out of luck.
It auto figured it out. I re-downloaded it on Steam, Dylan, and I made sure my account was linked on their website, and then all the little icons where your cash and your stuff, it sat there spinning forever, and I was like, wonder what that's doing. And then it just figured it out. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, Matt's all, I have $12,000 on here.
Yeah, dude, I had so much fucking of their like currencies saved up that I could buy every single skin in the game.
Yeah. It took the wind out of my sails, like starting again and losing I probably put like $300 into that game, like financially on PlayStation.
Oh yeah. And we played it from like day one.
Yeah. Day one till PCs happened.
Yeah. Damn, that's probably in my top 3 favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Get back in there, idiot. You can finally play games with us again.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so tired of looking at computers.
Yeah, that's fine.
I stare at it all day at work now, and I'm like, fucking eyes hurt.
Yeah.
And then I've been playing a lot this year so far, so I'll just wrap it up quicker. But Oblivion Remaster, that's been awesome. It
I
looks
want to
like
get around to that.
I want to get into that. Yeah.
so it looks how your mind remembers it when it first came out on the 360, but it's not. Like if you if you do
Yeah.
it side by side, you're like, holy shit. So I'm one mission away from finally beating that quest, the main
final
quest.
one.
And I've never beaten a Bethesda game. This
Really?
one is the one I've liked the most.
Wow. Okay.
And I didn't even beat it back then because on the 360, the frame rate was so choppy, it just gave me migraines, but I loved it. I don't know. There's something about the vibe of Oblivion that's just better than Skyrim for me.
Huh.
And I never
Okay.
vibed with like Fallout or anything like that either.
Interesting.
That's fair. I mean, Oblivion's a great one. So if you're going to get into any of them, that's a good starting point.
Yeah.
It's a $10 horse armor there, though.
Oh, yeah. It's free now. It's just part of the game.
Kids. These kids
Dude.
these days.
Bethesda getting shit on for $10 horse armor back in the day is so
Hilarious. It's so quaint.
benign by today's standards.
Yeah.
Dude, I know a guy who's put like 10 grand into League of Legends just in like skins and other bullshit. So like
That's crazy.
you hear about like $10, you're just like, child, sweet child.
Dude, I played Dota 2 back in the day on Steam, and I think I put like $800 into that game.
Ugh.
I was playing Battlefield the other day, and I had a random teammate. All he did the whole time was talk shit to everybody for having different skins, saying, "Oh, I wonder what it's like to just spend all of your money on skins and blah 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 and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Do you just play the game and they unlock?
Yeah.
You know, spend $1." All he was doing was like, "Oh yeah, you have no life. You just sit here, you spend money, and you get skins for your guns, and you get new operators. Like you can spend your money on so much better stuff." I'm like, "I haven't spent a dime, bud." I'm like, there's things called challenges, and it shows you what you get, and you go after that challenge, you get that thing without spending a single dollar. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is wrong? What happened to you today? Like, who hurt you?
He's calling
Marvel-
everyone a candied fig.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a new slur unlocked. Marvel Rivals, I put a ton of time into. That was actually last year's Steam's most played. That and First Descendant broke my excuse me, I'm having an IPA problem. Those two games literally broke me of wanting to buy skins for first person shooters. Cause then I realized I'm like, I can see the whole ass like Venom running around in a cool skin on Marvel Rivals, but when you just have a cool skin on a first person shooter, you're like,
Yeah.
can't
What's
see
the point?
yourself.
you see
Total waste.
you see like the hands and the knuckles, like sometimes the feet if they program them.
It's all about intimidation of your enemy, though. When they see you running around as a fucking banana,
Yeah, it's a little
and
bit
then
of a
you
flex.
shit on them. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I been putting a
Or
lot
a
of time
cat.
into the Lords of the Fallen 2023 in co-op with our boy Slice. That game's been good.
Shout out to Home Slice.
Yeah, dude, I bought a game called Wayfinder. It was supposed to come out as an MMO released under the Warframes people publishing, and then they dropped it, so they reprogrammed it as just a co-op dungeon crawler. I got it for like $2. It was awesome. And much to all of our friends' chagrin, Black Ops 7 Call of Duty is way more fun than anybody's giving it credit for.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
eat crow
enjoy
on that one. I have to eat full mouth of crow on that one. So I'm like, fuck this game. Call of
We
Duty
all
is
were.
dead. Call of Duty is dead to me.
Never again.
I was like, yeah, it's just done. And then I'm like, all right, screw it. And I was like, all right, it looks totally different. Like at first I was like, I don't know about all this. And then the new battle royale they put out that is based on the current
Yeah, the current stuff.
the current engine or whatever. It's totally different. They got rid of the whole loadouts and all that stuff. It's pickups. You go and you pick up, and then they have upgrades. Like it's these little purple like data pads, and those are your upgrades. But of course, it only upgrades whatever gun you have in your hands.
Yeah.
So like if you're just picking them up, next thing you know, you just have this super upgraded pistol. So you have to make sure you
You're
get
not
like
paying
the right
attention.
gun. But it's fun. My and they there's a new map for the Resurgence, and even the main Warzone. Matt and I were like, let's give Verdansk a try. They did something and fixed it, and
It feels like 2019 again.
It feels like 2019 Verdansk. Like, we were still terrible, but the experience was a million times better. And Matt and I's favorite thing to do currently is when we play quads, we get two randoms, and we at first we were just we just like judge the room, and then these guys were kind of, well, one guy wasn't bad, the other guy was a total asshole. And I pinged some armor for Matt. I'm like, I pinged it real quick. I'm like, I'll wait for you over here. Well, he's like, hopefully this guy doesn't try to steal it. Well, the guy did. He's made his way over there. Matt cut him off and took it. The guy didn't like that. He was like, fucking randoms. And I was like, push to talk. I'm like, hey man, you talking about us? And he's like, oh, that guy that just took that armor. I'm like, listen, motherfucker, that's my best. And I just went off on him jokingly. I didn't give a shit, but I'm like,
I'm behind him, like, yeah,
I'm like, that's my best friend, motherfucker.
Yeah, get him, yeah.
And I'm just screaming at him. And then he started talking to me in like Brazilian or something, Portuguese, something like that. And I'm like, yeah. And we're just back. And then I was like, hey man, I was just joking.
Yeah.
So I just started like gaslighting him. I'm like, hey man, I'm like, seriously, I don't even know this guy. And I just start messing with him. We're like, Matt's like, you know what? Fuck these guys. So they have
it was a quest they were doing to try to get like, certain stuff.
There's a safe that you get a key for, and you go and you do it, and it's timed, and when it pops, it's a bunch of good stuff. Well, one was inside this little brick like tower, the base of it. So the guy is doing it. Fucking Matt's all, check this out. Right before it pops, Matt throws a smoke grenade and steals everything from the guy.
Did it for the rest of the round.
Was furious. Like, he wouldn't talk, and the other guy was talking, and I'm like, and I'm still talking to this guy. I'm like, hey buddy, like, hey, I was just joking, man. I was blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey, I think your friend's like mad at us. He must have muted us. And he's like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, I don't, he might be. He's like, I can hear you. I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, dude. And like, I was just laying it on so thick. And he was ahead, and he's like, here's some upgrades. And the guy's like, I don't need him right now. He's like, you can take him. He's like, all right. I jump in the air. I'm all grab, and just like run. We were just thieving these guys.
We got to the final circle, and the guy didn't have a gun.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was, and then and he's like sitting. There was a tent with a crate, and he's like, we're like, dude, I'm pinging. I'm like, you got a guy here. I'm like, there's a guy to your right. And he's like, I know. And he's just like staring in the corner of this deal. And then he pops out and gets shredded. I'm like, how the fuck did you hear that guy? His fucking footsteps. I'm like, what do you like? They were just complete idiots, but because they were trying to game plan in the beginning. We land in the spot, and they're like, I'm like, hey, fellas, what are we doing? Like, what is, oh, there's a challenge, and you blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, am I looking for something? They're like, yeah, it's a green box and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, there's a green box here. And they're like, oh no, it's like when you get to like the final circle. I'm like, bro, we just dropped. Why are you fucking talking about this shit? I'm like, I'm sitting here running around looking for green boxes. I'm like, why are we're there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, in one spot. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Fucking random ass
the randoms people. With those long the long-term planning ones are always
yeah. So we decided from now on, when we get randoms, we're just gonna thieve them the whole time and make it fun for us.
I love that.
Yeah, I can tell by like how the game's gonna go for me on booze level versus how my shots on the first enemy. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do bad, so I'm just gonna fuck with my teammates now.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, that's all.
Good times.
That's all I've been doing.
Nice. What about you, Jay? Other than the games you just mentioned, you playing anything else?
Yeah, I got into Dead Zone Rogue.
Oh yeah, that one. Fuck.
Dead Zone, it's a roguelike. It's a roguelike. I don't know all the gamer phrases, but
Think,
basically-
think Hades if it was made by the people that made Doom.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like
It
$15.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
Huh.
It is like, but you have to block out at least 4 hours of your night to play.
You can't save if you're in co-op.
If you do single player, you can
Yeah.
save at checkpoints like every fourth or fifth round. So you have different zones, right? Zone 1's got 30 rounds. And about
Damn.
every 4 or 5 levels every 4 or 5 levels you get to like a checkpoint and you can save. So that way if you're like, all right, I've been playing, I can step away and then come back to it. But if you die, back to the beginning. You lose everything, but you maintain these tech credits for permanent upgrades. But as
like account level unlocks.
Yeah, in the game, you're killing robots and man spiders and all this stuff, and they drop armor upgrades, weapon upgrades. You can upgrade that same save point, checkpoint. You go to a little fucking data little thingy, and you can like upgrade your shit or whatever. All that stays with you in game until you die, and then you lose all of that. But it gets you kind of like, all right, here's the gun I like, here's the upgrade, the perks, the whatever. Like you add all these things to it. There's elemental stuff to it, and like so you start to kind of build things out. So as you're progressing and it's getting harder, you kind of know how to build yourself, the weapon you want, how you want your armor to perform, your health, your movement, all this stuff. Do you want to upgrade your hip fire? So if you're not aiming, you can upgrade that to where you can just hip fire the whole time and get like, whatever. As you play it, you're kind of learning how to be the best, like basically tank yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to make yourself tanky, but also like fast.
The gameplay looks pretty damn smooth from what I'm watching.
It's very, very, very smooth.
At the very beginning, I was at first I was like, this game fucking sucks, because you go into the first room and there's like, it's a guy and he's like looking at you and you're just all boom, boom, boom. All right. Next guy, boom, boom. And you're like, the fuck? And then you get like an orb and you upgrade your weapon. You go in the next room, you're like, all right, boom, 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 a little faster. And then as you're going, it is just like, it's progressively just even harder and harder and harder. It's
like 30 rooms in, you're screaming like, I need help.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, with co-op, with not being able to save, you just have to go. I've played the game 3 times. I've played the game 3 times, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I have 25 hours because I've only played it with Jay.
Jesus.
So like a whole like till 4 a.m. Saturday to Sunday run.
Yeah. And the thing is too, if you go like if there's a final boss, for example, one of the first nights we played, we made it to this final boss and they died immediately. I was fully like tanked up. I had where if my armor reached a certain level, it would give me 200% armor and my health. And then I had a thing on there that every missed shot would reload my magazine. So basically I was just nonstop just holding the trigger down.
Yeah.
I fought the main boss for like 30 minutes. They were dead and just had to sit there until I finished, because once you beat them, then they get rezzed. So I'm just sitting here. It's like a main boss in the middle, and then there's 4 flying like protectors that you have to kill them before her shield drops. And there's also enemies spawning on the ground. So like I had these psionic grenades that you'd throw, and they'd hit the ground, lift all the guys up off the ground and slam them on the ground. So I'm just running in circles, throwing grenades, and I've got this magnet deal that pulls all the ammo and health and armor towards me. So I'm just running in circles, throwing grenades, shooting up in the air, and just like the entire room, they're just going up in the air, slamming on the ground while I'm shooting at these like flying broads in the air.
It's the best $15 I've spent recently.
It's really, really good. It's straightforward. Like it's
No
it's
bullshit.
good. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's a
just
good
added
game.
that shit to my wish list in Steam. So yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And they have, after you beat areas, you get there's challenge levels. So you'll beat a stage, and then you'll have a list of challenges you can complete as well, that you'll unlock skins or other guns or whatever. And then
Oh,
there's
like just there was you have to run through a mission with just shotguns,
yeah,
stuff like that.
or just a spear, like, or a lance.
Fuck that one. That one sucked.
Yeah.
It was cool to get, but goddamn.
And then there's one that's like basically waves. So you're in just one area, and then like you have to constantly keep fighting waves.
Yeah.
That one's not great. You get some cool skins if you do it, but it's like the pace of it isn't great. That's like the only downside of that game is the waveform
And it's optional.
challenge. Yeah, it's totally optional, but like the waveform option of the challenges is not great. But everything else, like, we all did it on like normal, and we're blasting through hard, and it's got extreme, and then it's got nightmare mode, and we're just like,
you have to unlock the difficulty. So we've gotten through the first two.
yeah.
Oh, and Jay talking about the arena mode that's in waves. That was his nicest way to saying that I cry about it anytime we do it.
Yeah, he has the worst of times.
I'm just like, man, we're gonna do something else.
It is like there's 30 waves, and like it doesn't really get exciting until about the 15th wave. So you gotta sift through shit to get to the diamond.
There. Yeah,
like TikTok on my knee as we're doing the first 20 waves. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
The first time you played, he's like, "It gets good, I swear." You're like, "Yeah, sure."
yeah.
All right.
Oh, bro, that game, dude,
But,
once you get 30 hours in, the story really
picks up.
Yeah. Endgame, the entire game's terrible, but Endgame is worth
it.
It's all worth
You just
it.
got to put 300 hours in, brother. Speaking of 300 hours, my other go-to is Battlefield 6. I got almost 300 hours into that game already.
Damn.
The Red Sec portion that was their battle royale, not great. It needs severe work. Their multiplayer is, it's Battlefield. It's fun. It's good. It's fucking action-packed nonstop.
Yeah,
they have a gauntlet mode that's pretty cool. Which is it's team-based, 4 players,
versus
teams.
like 8 teams of 4.
It's a total of 8 squads, and each you'll be on a specific, like, it'll switch the maps or whatever, and then it's the game type is random, right? So it's not just go in there and shoot. Like, one is you go in and everybody gets to grab a tank, but you have to like unlock it. So like you could be on foot or in a tank. So it's whoever scores the most, the bottom 2 teams get eliminated and they don't continue. So if you make
it's almost like a game show if you really think about it.
Yeah.
It's like
I enjoy that game type a lot.
Yeah, and then there's ones where like a capture the flag, or you got to hold zones or whatever, until it's the final 2 teams, and you go head to head on whatever game mode they decide. And then it's that one's pretty fun. And recently I have been doing what the fuck's it called? Crimson Desert. Yeah, Crimson Desert that's a good game. That is a really good game.
Isn't that the one? It's like got an insane number of bosses too.
I don't know. I've got like almost 30 hours into it, and I'm still like petting dogs and finding out.
It's open world, like
it's basically it's like a Souls-based game, right? Or a Souls-like.
A little bit. I guess it's from what I hear. I haven't played it yet, but from what Jay was telling me, it's like
it's Red Dead Redemption, but in medieval.
Yeah, it's less RPG and more like open world action adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the big new game that's doing big numbers right now.
Yeah, I see shit about it all the time, and that's what I thought because I kept reading, it was like, yeah, there's like some 80 bosses or something. I
Yeah,
thought it was
probably.
a Souls-like game, but it's not. So like, if you
No.
die, you don't lose your shit and stuff.
No.
Okay.
Hey,
Sandbox. That's what they call it. It's an open world sandbox game.
Okay.
it's cool. So I don't usually get like super deep into like the outside of the game, like developers and all that good stuff. But I've been trying to with this, because like there's rumors of there being co-op, and basically the developers are like, that's up to you guys. Do you guys want that? Like they're not like they're not taking over and like we're doing what we want. They're basically like listening to the players. Like there was a glitch in the game, because at the beginning you eventually get this like cloak where if you're up high you jump off and you basically almost turn into kind of a crow and you can float to destinations, but it uses stamina so you can't just do it the whole time. Well, there was a one of the skills you unlock called an aerial roll that had some sort of glitch where it would like keep you up in the air. I don't know what it was. I didn't do it because I don't know that shit, but it was some sort of a glitch. Well, instead of them fixing it, they added it to the skill tree.
So like everybody liked it, so they're like,
everybody liked it. It wasn't detrimental to the game, but like they liked it, so they added it as a skill to the game.
So what I've heard about this game is it's basically like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but way bigger and not Zelda.
I was about to say, it sounds like they did the opposite in Nintendo, where they heard what people didn't like, and instead of going, no, it's staying in there, like, fuck you, the weapons break. They're just like, oh, okay, we'll fix that.
Simple stuff. People were complaining about.
Go ahead.
People were complaining about their backpacks having too much shit sticking out of it. Like you're just walking around and you have a big fucking staff, or you're carrying a banner, and like you just have all this shit.
It's some Death Stranding giant bullshit behind you.
Yeah. So they're like,
Dude,
oh, okay. How about we do this? How we add a toggle in the options and you can turn that off.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? Like
so
it's a simple quality of life. So it's like they're just it seems pretty cool, and it's like not even it actually reminds me a lot of like the first Descendant, like the game, like how it's built. Like you basically go around and do a bunch of side quests, and then when you're ready, you can you can get off the main quest, do these side quests, and if you feel like you're ready and powerful enough, then you continue the main and you do like the big boss fights. Like,
did you play Witcher 3?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say it sounds kind of like Witcher 3 to me.
Yeah, I don't really have, because those aren't my like. I've always been a first-person shooter player.
Yeah, it's not Jay's forte of gaming. Yeah. It's kind of interesting that he's so into it.
Yeah,
First Descendant was really like my foyer into those kind of games, and I loved First Descendant. Like I loved that game, but it was always hard for me because I don't understand like the player building, like the skill building, like I don't know. Yeah, build crafting. Like to me, like that's what I like about first person. It's like I can build a gun and go shoot. Like now I have to build myself.
Yeah,
you know, like I have to build skills.
Imagine trees and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine you're the gun.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you're buying and selling and trading and reinforcing and crafting and all this stuff. And like I'm like, hey, when I got it, I'll do it. Like I've got enough, I'll do it. But then like you'll see people online like, don't do that. It's like, well, I fucking already did.
Oh, fuck online people though.
So, but like I'm trying not to get sucked into the YouTube world of it as far as like what people are doing. I'm just kind of out there having fun, and it's perfect for me because you can ask Matt. I am an explorer. Like I'll be like face down on the ground looking at shit, and they're fucking 20 miles away. I'm like, oh, hold on. I'm like, I like finding shit. So this game is perfect for me.
Yeah,
because I see a mountain, and I'm like, there's got to be caves on that mountain. So I'll go over there, and I'm just climbing everywhere, and I'm like, cave.
Nice.
So, dude, based on your last episode, is that like the ultimate escapism for you, where you like get parts and you put together a gun and it actually works?
Yeah. Yep. It 100% is, and I got mine back, and it's together, and it works.
Jay checking out the scene. You guys like Call of Duty. Do you remember back in I think it was the original Modern Warfare when it came out back in the 360 days?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
there was an achievement for like sprint like 27 miles or something like that. There was an achievement for that.
Yes.
Jay got that right before the next one came out. Because he was fucking crouch walking everywhere, just fucking exploring the goddamn graphics and every nook and cranny of where to shoot. I was like, you've been crouch walking for
this
7
whole time.
months?
But also, I was having your 6, brother. My KD was phenomenal.
Your community might roast the fuck out of me, but
Yeah.
Crimson
That's
Desert, from what I've seen, looks like Breath of the Wild, but fun.
We've said that I've started Breath of the Wild 3 times and
Dude.
I can't do it. The weapon breaking, the shit, like I've never been a huge Legend of Zelda guy.
Yeah.
In the past 2 years, I just beat Ocarina of Time for the first time.
Okay.
And ironically, right now, the game I'm playing is going through A Link to the Past. I beat the original Legend of Zelda and Legend of Zelda 2 when I was a kid.
The side scroller one, that's kind of impressive, dude.
Yeah, like those, because it was you know what it was? It was the gold game. Like on the NES, you were like,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
gold game. Like, how could this not be amazing? And you
gold
know,
They tricked you. They tricked all the kids.
oh, they
man.
tricked the shit out of me
Yeah.
because
Richard
you know,
Special.
as a kid, you get 1 or 2 games a year. So like, you know, we can't afford that shit.
Wait,
So-
hold on. Is Killer Instinct a bad game? And we just thought it was cool because it had a different color fucking.
Ooh, it's the black cartridge.
Yeah, Killer Instinct. I mean, it did come with the CD, and that soundtrack was pretty
All right.
badass.
That's true.
But yeah, like I'm playing through Link to the Past, and it's funny because there's parts of it I like, but there's that cryptic bullshit that I don't care who you are, you never figure out. Like
Yeah.
there's no clue, there's no nothing. So I'm playing through that shit. So I totally get like Breath of the Wild hasn't grabbed me. It just I don't see the appeal of it yet, but I'm also not a diehard Legend of Zelda fan. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
So there's a thing about Crimson Desert with my my exploratory need. I've come across these crazy puzzles that I'm like trying to figure it out. Like you have all these like skills where you can like shoot out this thing and pick stuff up, or I don't know. It's all this stuff, and you use this lantern to find certain
Great
things.
explanation.
Yeah, my explanations are terrible. But like you use a lantern, and when you hold the lantern up throughout the entire, I mean, it could be fucking 2,000 kilometers away, you'll see something glowing, but it's only when you hold this lantern up, and that lets you know that's a point of interest, and that could be a teleportation like area, so you don't have to fucking ride your horse everywhere. You can just bounce through the map. Or it could be it's an abyss artifact, which if you pick those up, you have to do a certain challenge to open that abyss artifact, and that's how you get your skill points. So I'll do that and go through, and also in my journeys come across these crazy puzzles, and I'll spend an hour, 2 hours trying to figure
Just
it
doing
out.
that. Yeah.
And realize there's probably a challenge to this. I'll skip it. There's some I figure out. Like there was one that had these 3 wooden like wheels, and 2 of them had handles, one didn't. I'm like, huh. So I moved the other ones, and there's this big like gold like gear on the wall, and there's like an image, and then there's cogs that are, I noticed they're all different sizes, and the images are different sizes. So I'm like, oh, I must have to turn those and get those to line up. Well, the third one, I'm like, there's no handle. What do I got to do? And I was like, I wonder if my stab, my stab ability, I wonder, let me try
Stabbing
this.
move?
So I launch up and I stab my sword into it. Now that's my sword is the handle. So I stab the sword and I'm able to push the thing, and I unlock it. And I get.
I love it, dude.
And it teleports.
That's pretty
and,
awesome.
And it teleports. Yeah, but there's
Jay-
some like
Jay's never done
it'll-
games like this. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It'll-
Discovering the tropes.
it's fun. Like I'll find all these things that requires the skills you gain, and it's like it's inside of a cave, and there's no way to get it out. It's too big. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, I guess somewhere later on down the line, I'll figure this out. And I did. You end up getting this cauldron that you carry with you, and you can use your powers, and no matter the size of it, you can suck it into that cauldron and carry it with you. I'm like, I can go back to this spot and suck that thing out and place it where I need to put it.
Yeah,
You know what?
suck it out.
Jay,
Place it
I
in there.
think you are destined to you need to start trying Metroidvanias. It sounds like that's right up your alley of exploration, discovering powers, opening up areas of maps. Like,
He might come
Yeah.
during.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it before to get it out of the way.
Smart, just like a first date.
That way-
Smart man.
That way you last longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't want to show up with a loaded gun.
Dude, Brian, what you were saying about how Zelda has that completely bullshit, obscure, like nonsense that you'll never figure out. I was a little kid and I realized that was how they were selling
Nintendo Power.
the Nintendo Power and the Nintendo Power. It was like the Nintendo Power hotline.
The hotline that you called
Yeah,
in and
it was
got
like
hints and shit.
$2 to fucking how the
Even
fuck
back
do
then,
I move
Nintendo
this
fucked
folder?
us. Like
Yeah.
they're still to this day selling you fucking cardboard and being like, no, it's a great product. Fucking
Yeah,
buy
it's
it. But
fucking
back then
cardboard,
they're
dude.
like hotline magazines. Like they know how to squeeze money out of people.
But being an old person now, wouldn't it be pretty sick to be on the other end of that call working for Nintendo? Be like, just high as shit, like flipping through a magazine. Oh no, bro, you go left with the waterfall. All right, cool.
I mean, imagine that being your job. You're like, oh, where are you at? Oh, you're fucked. You're still too early. Like, get over it. Like, come on. Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
What about you, Chambers? What you been playing this past week?
It must be refreshing for this people listening to this show consistently because like they're actually hearing about normal games that people are actually playing in this day and age. Where me, I put together a $3,000 computer last year and I've just been playing StarCraft 2 on it. So
Oh,
just
hell yeah,
completely
though. That's
fucking wasting my
respect.
time. Yeah, I mean, it kicks my ass. Like, I haven't had shit for time to play this past week. So last night I had a little bit of time. So I hopped onto StarCraft and I lost 4 out of 5 games. And I got completely griefed in almost all of them. I was contained. I was cheesed. Just every fucking way to be enraged and just tapping out in these games. So
Perfect.
that was fun. And then I'm like, all right, let me go to one of my dumb games that I can just sit back and enjoy. So I put up Rocket League. And then I lost every game like 7-0. So I was like, all right, not my night. I'm just throwing everything away. But I actually today, I just picked up Hades 2. So I love the first one. Been waiting for the second one. Finally got a Switch 2. So I'm going to be jumping into that soon.
Nice.
Jim, how many times during StarCraft did you get called a candied fig?
More than I liked, but not as much as I expected. All right. And Dylan, since we know you haven't been gaming lately, I have a special topic for you.
Oh,
I need you to give me a reason to care about WrestleMania this weekend because this
Oh.
build and card.
Oh,
right.
shit.
Here we go.
Okay, first off,
I'm just going to.
hold on. There's one question I have to ask you.
Go on.
Do you read the dirt sheets?
I mean, I scroll Twitter, so I see all the stuff, but I haven't delved
No,
too deep
just
into it.
ignore it. If you ignored all of that, and
You
you
can
just
sit
like,
back and enjoy.
and you just understand that it's pro wrestling, and don't think about like all the bullshit that everyone says about shit that doesn't matter, it's fucking awesome.
And how it should
There's
be
gonna
booked.
be there's Brock Lesnar and Obafemi is like an unbelievable fucking match. It's like two giant humans that they don't even look like human. They're a different species of fucking person. Like that's incredible to see. Like two of the craziest built people of all time. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
hell yeah.
It's hard.
Fucking awesome.
It's hard to describe watching Brock Lesnar live because, like, you could be up in the cheap seats. Like, I was at a Royal Rumble. I was in like the 200 level, all the way up, and Brock still took up like half the arena just as he's walking down the aisle. It's
scary.
insane.
And Obafemi makes Brock Lesnar look small.
I know he's a monster.
It's fucking crazy. So there's one for you. 6-man ladder match.
Dumb fun.
That don't
Can't go
need
wrong.
story. Don't need a story for that, dude. It's 6 dudes and a bunch of ladders, and all of the dudes are little fucking jump around motherfuckers. It's gonna be crazy. It's like there's 4 luchadors in that match. I think like it's gonna be fucking insane.
I appreciate little jump around motherfuckers when Dylan took me to a local wrestling match. Those were the fun matches for locally.
Yeah, we went to Arizona Wrestling Federation and saw some
I had a great time.
small indie time action. I mean, CM Punk Roman Reigns, that build's been pretty solid. I don't know why everyone's complaining about that. Like it's been
like all the promos have been good from that.
the last one. Everyone's like, "Oh, it was all hot, and now they cooled it down because he said I'm sorry." I don't know. It's the whole people are just fucking complaining about everything, and they don't understand nuanced storytelling.
So, like most things, just stay off the internet and you can enjoy whatever you're into.
Yes, dude.
If you like Star Wars, watch Star Wars. Don't talk to other people about it unless they also like Star Wars. Because the people on the internet don't like Star Wars. Wrestling
When you put it
fans
so
fucking
simply.
hate wrestling, dude. No one hates wrestling more than a wrestling fan. It's fucking crazy. Like everything is like everybody wants to fucking like, oh, they're burying this guy because he lost a match. Like, stop worrying about the fucking booking going on behind the scenes. It's a story. It's a fucking movie. Like, they're characters doing the thing. Like, they don't give a fuck if they lose a match. like people get so caught up in like how the person behind the character feels about their fucking win-loss record in a thing that's predetermined is so fucking stupid. Like, try to pay attention to the story they're trying to tell, and most of the time it's like, oh, that's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I don't know. That's my perspective as a wrestling fan that's been watching wrestling since I was, I don't know, 13, 12.
And there's something to be said about that too, because like I don't follow the weekly shit, but I just hear everyone complaining. But then I watch the show and I'm like, oh, I thought that was pretty good. And then everyone online is just bitching and crying about it.
Yeah, dude, like they criticize every fucking moment of every. So, perfect example. Do you know who Danhausen is?
Oh yeah, love them.
Gotta love that Danhausen. He debuted at the Rumble in a crate. Now they brought this.
They gobbledygookered him.
Yeah, and it's Danhausen. So for you guys that don't know who Danhausen is, he's a vampire, kinda. He curses people. He's a comedy wrestler. He's fucking hilarious and awesome. They showed this crate like 2 weeks before his debut, and if you don't know who Chris Jericho is, he's like probably my favorite wrestler of all time. And people assume that he was gonna make his like big return. And they thought that he would be in the crate. And I'm like, why would you think that a normal person, like a dude's just in this crate for 2 weeks? Like, well, use your fucking brains, you dumb idiots. You know what I mean?
And
like,
someone as over the top as Jericho would come out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what was he shitting in a bucket in the crate for 2 weeks? Like, what are you talking about? But
A
Danhausen,
superstar just fucking doing grunt work.
yeah. So Danhausen, I guess it was Elimination Chamber. Danhausen came out of the crate. It was a big old whatever. He had all these dancers, and the crowd like booed it. And they were like, "What the fuck? No, that's not what they want." Because they wanted the big fucking star that they thought was gonna come out of a fucking crate, you idiots. Instead of like, I actually won a bunch of money on my bookie, predicting that it was Danhausen actually, because like, who else would it be but a fucking vampire? Or so, you know, like he's supposed to be like a character who's like not human, you know, like only that kind of character could come out of a crate. So like wrestling fans, like they always try to logic the shit out of everything, but then they get mad when something completely illogical doesn't happen because they book themselves into a fucking fit.
Just because Luke Skywalker in my head is supposed to do this.
Dude, it's like I always
die
like
from force projection. Duh.
Star Wars is like my ultimate like go-to because people that don't get wrestling get Star Wars, and I can be like, you know, like it's the same thing.
Basically.
It's all the fucking same. But yeah, like all these fucking Star Wars fans are like writing the movie that they want to see, and then they watch the movie and it wasn't the thing that they wrote in their fucking stupid head that doesn't make any sense anyway.
Yeah.
And then they get mad about the movie that's meant for fucking kids. And it's not, you know, like get real, dude. Like, what's wrong with you fucking people? Stop reading comments on the internet. They're bots.
Yeah, and that's with games too. Like Marathon's supposed to
Dude.
be this. You're like, no.
Fandoms are the worst thing to happen to anything.
Oh,
Mhm.
So just enjoy the shit you like.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought that of Marathon when I saw it because I didn't understand what the story behind it was, like why it looked the way it did. I'm like, this game looks terrible. And then finding out like what it is, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I can enjoy that. Like it's supposed to look like this.
now I will say this. If you're saying some shit about something to be a dick to piss your friends off, that's totally fine.
Oh, fair game.
Oh, yeah, of
dude.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're just like shitting on a game that your friend loves just because they love it, like, yeah, that has nothing to do with anything that I just said. That's a totally different thing.
Completely fair.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know anything about that, Brian.
What are you talking about?
But strangers on the internet, yeah, fuck them, dude. Don't listen
Yeah.
to them. Just enjoy shit. But I think if you just go in with an open mind and watch WrestleMania, you'll have a good time. It's
Okay.
it's WrestleMania, dude. They're not gonna put on a bad show. It's not Vince McMahon.
I
And now that it's not
retroactively
9 hours straight either.
Yeah. It's way shorter.
I retroactively feel bad I tapped out of the Royal Rumble you took me to, because now now your enthusiasm has leaked into me. It hasn't leaked into Jay yet, but I'm not.
Oh,
fully
Jay looked like he was going to die during that segment. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go buy a TV tomorrow so that I can watch WrestleMania better.
oh hell yeah, dude!
Yeah, I'm stoked. I've been looking forward to this WrestleMania for like 2 weeks. Like I've been super stoked about the whole build. I watch like all of it always. So
I
he's
think-
missing out on an incredible mandate on Saturday just to watch this thing.
I am.
I'm taking Matt to the range to shoot an AR-15 for the first time,
Yeah,
and then I'm going to his house to record music.
yeah,
And Dylan doesn't want anything to do with it.
WrestleMania, dude.
I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, dude. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
And Pat
can't
McAfee.
You can't replay a mandate.
I think. Side note on the wrestling, I'll wrap it up.
Oh,
It
keep
is
going. I like it
interesting.
now.
It's interesting right now because everything's a work always, and everyone thinks they can figure it all out, and everyone thinks that I don't know. Wrestling fans constantly get worked because they think shit's real. Nothing's real in wrestling ever. It's literally never real. I don't like. Maybe occasionally somebody goes into business for themselves, but like, don't you think that would have repercussions? Like, everything's a fucking work all the time.
But
now they're like, what?
Are you telling me that sect of the population is gullible?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
opinionated. Gullible,
Yeah.
opinionated, and fucking dumb. But they've like are slowly like building this like TKO is like the enemy of WWE right now. Like they're CM Punk's promo telling them to lower the ticket prices was
Yeah.
like, I was like, I can't believe they fucking said that on TV. Like,
That was
holy
awesome.
shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's yes, please, because I can't afford $10,000 for a fucking nosebleed, dude. What the fuck?
Dude,
But-
Dylan, I missed my chance to go to an affordable WrestleMania for 40 because I had tickets. I was ready to go. And then one of my best friends decided he was going to make his wedding date that weekend, and he lives
What a
3 states
Fuck
away.
him, dude.
Hot.
Yeah.
And I was just
What
like,
an absolute
What a
shitbag.
selfish prick, dude. WrestleMania
Yeah.
40 is considered maybe the greatest WrestleMania outside of like 17. And if you go
I
back and
know.
watch 17, it ain't even that good. It's just got Stone
I've
Cold.
skipped
and
out on
Rock.
friends' events for less.
I got married at a courthouse, so I didn't have to disturb anyone.
Dylan's married now. He could have opinions on how rude
Usually-
his friend was.
Usually my excuse is I don't want to.
Yeah,
and then I go,
dude,
uh.
that's crazy, dude. That would have been insane to go to. That was such a great WrestleMania. I got to see Shawn Michaels' last match for free because somebody won tickets and didn't want to go and gave them to me at
Holy
WrestleMania,
shit.
whatever,
26?
26, yeah. The one that was here. So that was cool. That's the only one I've ever been to as like far as WrestleMania goes. It's too, dude. Like
Nice.
I've looked at tickets probably every other day for like the last 2 weeks just to see. It's like in Vegas, I could get there. It's 4 hours away, you know.
3-hour drive, $10,000 ticket. That's all.
But I refuse to go with anything other than a floor ticket because I had it at a Raw recently and it changed my whole perspective of seeing wrestling live. And I'm like, nah, I can't
Spoiled.
sit in. Yeah, it's either got to be in the first like 5 rows or maybe like the lower bowl in the front because that's like a pretty solid. You can see everything like nice, but those tickets are all. I think the cheapest one for a 2-day package was like $6,000.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. I'm like, nah,
Yes.
you guys are. They priced out their fucking fan base.
mhm.
Damn, dude.
They're like
That's
everything
how-
else. They're just trying to price out the little guy.
But it's because
Ruthless.
Endeavor, who owns TKO, they also own the UFC. It's like now all they care about is fucking shareholder shit. But they're like incorporating that in the stories now, and so people don't know what the fuck is real and what isn't real. And I'm like, it's all fake, dude. It's wrestling. How dumb? Wrestling's been the same for like 100 years, and still people are like getting fucking worked by wrestling. It's great. That's why wrestling is magic. Because even the smartest fan constantly is being fucking tricked into thinking that something that's happening isn't supposed to be happening when it's, I don't know.
It's the ultimate form of determinism.
So when you break it, when you strip it away of all the bullshit and you just like go in and be like, I'm gonna have a good time watching some fucking wrestling, watching some people fake fight and talk shit. That's all it is. It's a
I
good
mean,
time.
Dylan, that's why Jim always says he's jealous of me because I am. Jokingly, we've created bits on here because I am so not on the internet that like he'll say terms or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck does this even mean? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
on Twitter. Yeah, Jay, you're the same way.
Dude,
Like,
you're fucking
Jay's
non-internet
goon
maxing?
maxing over here.
he says terms, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is. I don't know who this person is. Like, he'll send me articles. I was like, who is this? Why is this a thing? Why the fuck do I care these two are fighting? Like, what?
Why is that guy bleeding out of his neck? What's going on?
Yeah. Like,
I just learned
Oh, man,
last
he got
week.
speech bogged.
I just learned last week what Palantir points were.
Wait,
That's
what?
my own thing.
Ah,
Well,
See?
he learned what Palantir is, but we
well,
were
yeah,
making
Palantir, whatever. See?
I don't even know what that is.
I know something somebody else doesn't.
It's the AI that looks at everybody, and I made up Palantir points, like 'cause you're
Yeah.
losing your social credit score.
Because he
I
kept
would love to
saying
hear-
I lost. He kept saying I lost Palantir points. I thought he was talking about like video game terms, like a wizard.
You're just
That's
like,
not
you just
even
earn
a-
them back. Like what?
That's not
Apparently
even a real thing.
I don't know what's fucking anything is. So
You're not
I'm like,
no
oh,
maxing right
Here's
now.
what we'll do. We'll explain something to Jay, and then he can explain it to you,
I like it.
and then you'll get the fucking complete wrong
Yeah.
version of it.
no, you'll get it how I understand it.
And then you can bring it up as a talking point, and people will be like, no,
Yeah.
that's not what that is.
And I'll immediately act like I'm an expert in it. I'll be like, yeah, I just heard about
I
it
just
last
heard
week. I'll
about
be like,
this,
dude, let me tell you something, brother. They're
Tell you
watching.
something, brother.
It's like your social butterfly score or something like that, whatever they were
Yeah, the social butterfly effect.
Well, what kills me is half the time Jim will send me the shit, or we'll get like questions in, and once again, it's a lot of me being like, "All right, before we start this, what the fuck is it? Like, what are we even talking about?" Like, I'll have him give me the 5 or 10 minute dissertation, and it's Jim's spin on it, which means it's already half wrong because he wasn't really paying attention,
Jim
but he
spins
knows
a good
enough.
term.
Yeah, like it's so I will say what I always appreciate is sometime our patrons, they like to send us shit that I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But Jim is there to help back it up. So Chambers, what questions we got this week? Because I can't wait to see if it's anything I don't know.
Questions you can put in over at patreon.com/drink a beer and play a game, where for as little as $2 a month, you can ask a question that we will answer in each and every single one of these Power Hour podcasts. First up from Alex Perez. What video took you guys the longest to make? which was the hardest to make, and also why is Jim the way he is? Well, the last one's because my mommy made me that way. But the other two, Brian, go ahead. You're the video editor.
Well, we've established your mommy would just put a spoonful of jelly in your mouth and slap you on the ass and say, "Go to school."
I like jelly.
I mean, the longest video. I mean, I'm not going to count our long plays or drinking videos.
I'd say the drinking games probably, right, with all the editing.
Yeah, the drinking games would probably be because we would do multiple cuts, or if we actually wrote out a skit or something. Those
Or
tended
if I was
to be
hungover.
the longest, or not woken up. Yeah, shit like that. So yeah, any of the early drinking game ones, because like I said, we tended to like I was thinking of the UFC one where like it was a multiple skit thing, and plus we played like what 10 or more matches, so
Something like that, yeah.
that took a while. So that any of our skit based ones that were drinking games, those always ended up taking the longest for sure.
But what was the hardest, do you think? Was it that beer battle with all the work you put into that for like 50 views?
Yeah, 'cause that was my first foray into like fucking stop motion, and we did like scripted talks over fucking beer talking shit to each other. So yeah, and then when I threw it out the window and we had to land it in the snow like perfectly so the beer bottle wouldn't break, that was probably the toughest. That was actually fun though, writing that script and like going into it. But yeah, no, that was probably toughest from an editing standpoint.
What about you guys? Any videos on the page besides the podcast? Put any special work into, or
Let me tell you, man, I have some of the
Jay
work I have done for this show is, man,
Jay's got the hardest job. He's just got to show up.
I guessed it on a podcast, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Where can everybody find you?" And I'm all, 480-788-7333. I just throw out our phone number. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Dylan puts a lot of work into the whole video every show aspect of it, and he's probably I've basically set it up to where the mixing's very easy now, to just get like the actual like pod feed file good, and then but I think
There was a time where I took it real serious and I was putting out clips every day, and that's in its own right very difficult
yeah,
to make a fucking 1 minute clip every single fucking day
it was every day.
for like 6 months straight.
Especially to fit the context of that 1 minute.
Yeah,
'Cause
try to.
Yeah. Usually it's like 20 minutes of us riffing on some bullshit. And then he has to find that 1 minute clip that gets to the meat and potatoes, but you still kind of miss out on what got us there.
Yeah, dude.
Doing our show is easy. It's just a fucking one shot, and then you kind of put a couple things in there. But before I got a big boy job, I guess, and don't have time to do anything, I forgot that I haven't even put out the video this week because I was in fucking Texas. I forgot. I totally forgot. I have not even done it.
now go
Thanks
ahead.
for reminding me, guys.
Oh shit!
I didn't even realize it.
But with the doing all of those short clips on like TikTok and stuff, Instagram reels, all those little vertical, whatever is it, vertical? Yeah, the small short form stuff, it works. Like if you can consistently do that every day for a fucking year, you'll get millions of views on a few of them. But
I was talking
guess
about
what?
farts and dicks and Tuscan Raiders.
Yep.
William Dafoe's giant dick and stuff. That one got a lot of views. None of that ever came back to the podcast. Like,
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
3 million views on a clip and not a single new subscriber. Where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? I don't know. So I don't know.
I think the best we got
Yes.
was a guy talking shit about my armpits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
One
'cause you
clip
are-
looked like I was it caught my like hand weird. It looked like I was jerking like right in the beginning of the clip. That one got like a million views, and all the comments were like, "Oh, I thought that guy was jerking off." So take it for what it is.
Yeah, you were jerk maxing, dude.
If you really find what the people like, they'll watch it.
Helen Keller Times was pretty popular.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
making fun of Helen Keller. That's always that gets a laugh.
Debunking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't make fun of something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that site having bitch.
The glorious 20s when you can just have someone be like, be like, oh, she knows what she's doing, and just people believe it.
Yeah.
The glorious 20s.
I don't think that I could write a book, and I can see and hear and all of that stuff. She didn't write a book.
I mean, who was the translator?
Yeah.
The ground? I don't know. Just fucking drag her around and fucking like, yeah, she said she didn't like that. Yeah, no shit.
They translated her words into Morse code.
Oh man.
It's the beeping wheelchair from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not a conspiracy. That's just using your brain.
And it only took people 100 years to realize.
Yeah.
I am
You know,
liking your guys' everyday video game song stuff though. That's cool stuff.
Yeah, as Dylan was talking about releasing that, like, yeah, I've been fucking around with shorts for a while, and yeah, I made that challenge every single day. People recommend songs, so it's like I have to record in batches at times.
What do you have against
that's the
pants?
only way to stay ahead of it.
Oh yeah.
What do you have against pants, Brian?
I mean, who wants pants on? Come on.
You said you're just working on shorts. I mean, pants are fine too.
But like, dude, it's yeah, no, it's a ton of work, and I think as you were talking, Dylan, well, it's like what's crazy is like I do it in batches, and I just literally finished editing a bunch of them, and I realized like for one of these days coming up, like April 17th or something, I made the mistake when I was recording. I said February 17th, and I was like, motherfucker. But I was like, you know what? I'm putting in text. I fucked up. Like, who cares? Like, you're getting the intent. It's, but I used to always like try to find the little clips like you guys, and yeah, to condense it down to a minute where it makes enough sense is, yeah, it's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Before AI got completely dog shit and useless, I was using a program that was finding the clips, and
oh shit,
I could take kind of its build of it, and then I could go from there and like edit all my own like on top of that. Like, so I would use that as like a base level because it would find like hot button topics, and it was mostly reaction stuff. When we were doing reaction videos, like that shit fucking pops off all the time.
Yeah.
But so I had like a little bit of a upper hand. I started paying for the shit, and then as greed happens, everything gets worse, and it stopped being really useful. So
that'll do
thanks.
It. Yeah.
Billionaires, you fucking dicks.
Billionaires.
Everyone's like, oh, Opus Clips, it does it for you. And then they're like, oh, actually, never mind, it sucks now. It's like, oh, that was a nice
Opus Clips was fucking rad for a while. And the when it first came out, it was awesome. And then they made a couple changes, and it was even more awesome. And then they fucking ruined it.
That seems to be the fucking status quo for everything going right now.
That's the American dream, dude.
It's the American dream.
To ruin a good thing.
Yeah.
Get in, get yours, and fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Oops, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, if I could put a submission in for your daily video game song thing, if you haven't done it yet, there's a ton of them, so I haven't seen them every single one. But the
worst.
The game Absalom. Have you heard of it?
Absalom.
Our buddy Blade just he talks about it all the time.
Yeah. One of my favorite composer, producer, he made the Doom 2016 soundtrack and most of Eternal.
Oh, Mark, what the fuck is
Mick Gordon?
Mick Gordon, that's it. Yeah.
Play the Underking from that soundtrack. He is a fucking genius because he made it sound like basically he wanted it to sound like he sampled cartoons from like the 40s, 50s.
Oh shit.
So he actually recorded full ass orchestras and then lo-fied the fuck out of it and made it mono. And it's all this like horns and crazy shit. And then out of nowhere, 9-string low breakdowns.
Oh shit, I'm listening to it right now.
It's crazy. So
Yeah.
that's a
All
that's a boss fight soundtrack. The Underking from Absalom.
I will definitely add it to the list.
It's fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that guy's
I love it.
awesome.
Nice. All right,
He's
next
probably
up.
my favorite producer. Anyway, go ahead.
Now you can't go wrong with Mick Gordon, dude, at all.
Yeah.
Next up from Burn Retinas, what is your favorite and worst catchphrases or one-liners you've ever heard? And if you had to pick one to delete from history, what would it be?
Damn, that's a tough one.
See, that's tough for me because, like,
every single thing kids are saying right now.
dude,
I mean,
You're old.
Jada,
On God.
to piggyback on that, since I'm the internet guy and I've done it for this page for 13 years, I see all the new phrases come out. I go, this is fucking stupid. I hate it. I start using it ironically, and then I start using it unironically. And then I just
you
annoy everyone
use
else
way
I know
too
with
many
that.
of them. I was gonna say half of what you fucking say anymore. When you're like using internet speak in real life, you're like,
For real?
yeah.
Real rap, dude.
What?
Jim, the fact that you've used TLDR in real life bothers the fuck
I have
out
done
of me.
that.
I'm like, don't ever fucking say that, because I first had to say, what the fuck does that mean?
What
then
does
when
that fucking mean?
Too long, didn't read.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
And
used
Jim will-
TLDR IRL, dude. That's
yeah.
fucking wild.
Yeah. Jim
Yeah,
uses
dude.
that shit. It's
Wild AF, man.
yeah.
I
I'd
acronym
almost
mocked him.
rather him be like, man, dead ass. I'm serious. Like, I would rather some shit like that than you throw acronyms at me. I'm like, why? Where'd you learn that from? What the fuck is wrong with you? So yeah.
Sting.
Matt does that. Dylan understands it. I am completely oblivious to it.
Yeah, dude.
So
we're just raising
one-
your cortisol, Jay. It's fine.
I mean, I know that because my cortisol levels are high. I just know that because I'm a fucking boomer. Like they were one episode, they were saying fit the whole time. I'm like, and I'm in my brain, I'm like, they're talking about like being in shape.
No, dude. What are you wearing?
And they were like, no, like outfit. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was
I'm
the
like,
Riz, dude.
why can't you just say out? Like, it confused me.
Yeah, so Jay wasn't risen up as fit for an episode, and we had to fucking call him out on it, dude. So, if I
We're
had
just
to
Jester
cancel,
maxing on him.
yeah, we were just Jester maxing and logging on Jay.
Oh my God. Dude.
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
You know what? It all started for me when kids started saying ratchet, like that's ratchet. I thought they're like, does that mean like that's tight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ratchet. Yeah.
God, you're so old.
That makes perfect fucking sense. And I'm like, are they saying wretched wrong?
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it did start with our parents hearing us say that's so bad. And you're like, does that mean it's bad or is it good?
Yeah.
She's so bad.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know.
If
Put more thought into the words you're gonna make up.
if I had to ditch a word forever, it's a local band thing here. It has to be the word brother.
Oh, I love bro.
That's a
Dude.
wrestling thing too,
A lot of
though.
Hulk Hogan hate.
I know, but like everything. What are you doing, brother? Because I don't know. We have a big
Hey, brother.
biker. We have a
Yeah.
big local band
Look.
/ biker culture here, and it's just brother.
It's
brother.
embedded. That is embedded in my lexicon because my dad was a biker.
But like, we went on a little tiny micro tour with the past band, and we were just talking like that the way they're just to joke about it, and then it just started happening naturally.
Yep.
And like we fried our fucking vocal cords saying it, like, hey, like so. Our singer that show had a little bit of a rough voice because he was like, hey, brother, what's going on, brother? So,
By the way, real quick, I'll run through these. As we're talking, apparently there's a list of the 30 worst words per Webster's. And first one's hangry. Right underneath is TLDR.
oh shit.
What I just called out.
Yeah,
Wordy, glamping.
What the fuck is glamping?
Glam camping.
Glamorous camping.
Yeah.
See, I knew
shit.
that one. I knew that one.
weak sauce.
I hate weak sauce, and I hate awesome sauce.
Oh, dude, awesome sauce is the shit.
That is the worst. Oh, I worked at a bank, and one of my supervisor, she would
Awesome
always say
sauce.
awesome sauce, and I just go,
I was waiting to hear the whitest of women said this. Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, of course. Hot take. On brand, defriend, outer course.
Outer. Oh, like you're
Fucking-
just pant fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's an over the denim gibber.
Yeah, it's over the pant panting, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Adorbs, rando.
Totes has to be in there because you're totes
Totes
adorbs.
adorbs,
Say it, reading
Totes
this
is
list.
there. And yeah, it's
This
some of
list
these
feels outdated, though.
it does. Because I feel like half the shit, like we just said, that most people use these days. Because when I try to look up worse words, it always starts with cunt
Yeah.
as the first one. And
This
That's the
doesn't
best
feel
word.
on. This doesn't
I'm
feel
like-
on brand.
yeah.
So one of our like fantastic friends / listeners, Dane from New Zealand, they use cunt like in their
all the-
their
yeah,
Oh, like
northern
hello.
the time.
That's their
culture.
hello.
Yeah.
But he says when he hears us say it, there's like a fucking like to it, like a
Yeah, it's got a edge
like
to
a
it.
zing,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
like an edge to it. He's like, I can't get used to you guys saying it. I was like, oh shit.
We have a hard C with it, whereas
Yeah.
they're it's smoother with theirs. They're like, yeah, what's up, you little silly cunt? But like we're like, you cunt. You know, like you
And
pronounce
a
it.
hard C and a hard T.
Yeah.
He said if I can remember correctly, there's intent behind it.
Well,
There
I know
sure
over
is.
there, cunt is not derogatory, but it's if you call somebody a shit cunt, then
Oh,
that
shit.
is derogatory. So if you're like,
Interesting.
you cunt, it's like nothing. It's like, buddy. But if you're like, you're a shit
Brother.
cunt, it's like, what'd you just fucking
The
call me,
fuck, brother?
brother?
Yeah, brother.
Jesus.
I also learned with the word cunt that when people like Americans, females, take it poorly when it's said,
Of
That-
course.
They do?
but yeah,
Jim learned
vagina
anything.
apparently in its where the language it originated from, basically the word vagina means penis sheath. It's like the Latin or whatever it is. So like it's almost more derogatory to be saying that that's all it's good for
Oh,
by calling it a vagina.
Another new slur unlocked.
Yeah.
oh no, that's what we brought tonight. Damn it!
Pigs and
Well,
sheep.
it's slur
Jesus.
unlocking.
Yeah. On brand.
We've got new username. We've got new gamer tags. We've got this. It's a learning podcast.
Yeah, learn every week.
That's right.
I just learned that, so I might have said it all incorrectly.
Yeah, we're experts in nothing.
But yeah, on that note, that wraps up all the Patreon questions for this week. So once again, thank you to everyone out there for all the support. Make sure to head on over to the Patreon, check out the bonus segments, bonus podcasts, all that good stuff, game review requests. And you know what? While you're here, whether you're listening on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, or Podbean, make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscribes. It would really help us out over here. And also, while you're doing that, head on over to nfhcstudios.com and check out everything for the Fun Time Boys. You can find all their Twitters and all the different handles and everything that they're doing over there. Make sure to get them.
We're
some
not on
follows. They're
Twitter
great guys.
anymore.
Yeah,
We
you
quit
want
Twitter.
Twitter. We won't. You can't get us Twitter Xing.
No Twitter, no X. Okay. I'm old. I've been around too long with this shit.
Everybody else should get off Twitter too.
It is
And
just successful.
Facebook. Get off
Yeah.
Twitter and Facebook and Threads and
No one
just-
uses threads.
go outside.
Twitter
Go
has become a good way to find out if you're going to like somebody or not. Like, oh, I'm on Twitter. I'm not going to talk to you.
If that's the first if that's like their first form of like wanting you to like communicate with them, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
hit me
God.
up on Twitter. I
Yeah.
won't.
You should, no,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be doing that.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm much more used to, you get the Instagram handle or Snap before. If somebody offered me Twitter, I'd be like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
But boys, here's a question. We're all
Yes.
pretty much the same age.
Mhm.
And I do a little bit here where I go, which is better? Usually I compare games, maybe songs, maybe whatever. I feel like all of us have probably done the next two. But which
Yeah,
one
I'm in
do
my
you
30s.
guys exactly? Which one do you guys remember doing if you have done it? And which
Okay.
one is better? Goldeneye on the N64 with all 4 players playing,
Mhm.
or a Halo LAN party where you're
Oh,
running the
Halo.
wire between them?
I immediately Halo LAN Party.
You're going that way?
Oh, 100%.
I've done both. The Halo LAN Party holds a special place in our hearts because we used to have extra Xboxes and extra TVs in the trunks of our cars just in case Halo happened randomly.
Yeah.
Damn, that
Like
is
we
commitment.
were
Mhm.
big into Halo. Like we used to do cash money tournaments
Oh shit.
with random people on the internet in the middle of the night even. We've driven to some ghetto areas of town and just set up in people's houses we did not know with those extra equipments
Yeah.
to compete.
It's like the movie. Have you ever seen the movie Lionheart with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Unfortunately, yes.
Where it's like, you've got these skills. We're gonna take you to these guys that supposedly have the skills, and you just secretly fuck them up.
Yeah. But our crew was ruthless at Halo 1. Like
Yeah.
our boys, I never personally did it, but and I don't think Jay did it either, but our friends had they had Timex watches that they zip tied to something. Remember the old Xbox controller had that thing where you can put the extra bullshit in the back?
The Duke.
Yeah,
the Duke. Yeah.
So they bought whatever fits in there. I don't know what the fuck it ever did.
it was some memory
Um,
card thing that no one ever used.
Yeah, but they bought that so they can zip tie a Timex watch to it. And right when that Halo countdown goes, boop, 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 they'd hit it. And that was they memorized all of the spawns of every
Jesus
single
Christ.
sniper rifle, invis,
Damn.
overshield. So they knew exactly when it would be up. So they could be in that spot of the map to pick it up.
Yeah.
2001
So, like-
turbotism. Wow.
You just hear rocks and 5.
Yeah, Rocks and 5. So like that's why Jay and I
Yeah.
never needed it because we had good comms from friends that were way more into it than we were, but we were pretty sick. Also, back in the day, if you had an S video cable, you could see certain stars in the skybox where you can aim your cursor and throw a grenade, and then like rocket launchers would come to you, sniper rifles would come to you.
That
Yeah, you
S
find
video
this-
upgrade was huge.
You'd find a certain area of the map.
Yeah.
You'd face the wall at a certain point, and then you'd do a 180, look directly up at a certain star, and then you'd launch a grenade, and then all of a sudden you'd hear an explosion, and then you'd see this weird digital thing flying at you, and it'd either be like a sniper rifle or a rocket.
Yeah, it was perfect. So we had to go at like 4 a.m. We went to people's houses that we did not know that was set up from other friends. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But we were doing that to them.
Yeah.
So that's why Halo's a little bit leaning towards
It's-
more
it's
than
got it.
GoldenEye, even though
All
I've
right.
done both.
Yeah, GoldenEye was great, but the fact that like we had a buddy who had a friend who's him and his buddies played Halo, and they were shit taught. We're the best. We blah blah blah. So our buddy was like, "Hey, Jay and Matt, I've got something for you." And we're like, "Oh, what have you got for us, friend?"
Like dealers.
Like these guys think that they're fucking badass at Halo. He's like, so I told them the 2 of you could challenge them as a 4, and I think one night it was 6 of them against the 2 of us, and we fucking annihilated these guys. We
And
played
this is-
2v6 capture the flag and destroyed these guys.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
And this
Yeah.
is old. This is old tech. We're terrible now. We're old and terrible, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
in our prime of something that
Mhm.
didn't matter, we really mattered the most.
Yeah.
If streaming
And-
was around back then, you
Oh,
guys would be
dude.
rich.
They'd be
And-
millionaires.
I have a like my body temperature sometimes elevates, and we were there one time, and I was like, dude, it is so hot in here. I'm like, my thighs are on fire, and so we went over there multiple times. He would purposefully turn the heat up to try and make me uncomfortable so they could try and win. It didn't fucking work, but they would do shit like that to try to get us to fucking
psychological warfare, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
the moments in the prime of gaming, it is funny you mention that, because I remember back when Call of Duty World at War came out, and I loved the shit out of that game. We got my brother and all his friends to join, and they're older than us. We would purposely go on the maps where they could have tanks and shit, and I would say, I'm gonna beat you by only knifing you the entire match. And they would be trying to shoot me with like MP40s, snipers, and I would just go up and keep knifing them. And they're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, just pissing them off.
That's awesome, dude.
Matt and I would do on Blood Gulch. You could super bounce from one side to the other. There was a spot in the back of Blood Gulch that if you drove a ghost up there, and you I don't even remember. It's been so long, but you could do this super jump, and if you had the rockets, you would just shoot the rockets, and you would fucking fly all the way to the other flag. That's how we beat them. We would do this thing, boom, 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 launch across the map, grab it, steal their warthog, and boom. Next thing you know, we're fucking.
There's a ton of rad stuff. So yeah, that holds a special place in my heart. For sure.
Both you said it, and right away, even when I put the question together, for me, it was Halo, just because it was the effort of it was a thing, right? Like, you could show up to a buddy's house, he could have Goldeneye, and it's fine. But
you're throwing hats as that little fat guy. Like,
odd job.
Yeah. Which you couldn't aim at.
No, you had to ban him. No one could beat him. That would be fun.
Like, it was horse shit. And the bigger problem with GoldenEye that I always had is you had dickheads like Jim who would screen watch so bad. So if you had him in your sights, why are you ducking
I did that in Halo. All right, get it right.
That's ancient tech stream sniping, dude.
But like with the LAN, at least there was some separation, right? Like, so you were on different TVs, and like I said, the effort it would go through, you knew it was going to become a thing. Like, you're like, all right, we're getting pizzas, we're getting shit. Like, you know, it's going to become a whole night dedicated to it. So yeah, I went Halo as well. What about you, Dylan?
I've not done either of those things, but if I had to choose one, Halo sounds way more fun than that dog shit GoldenEye game.
All right, Jim. Where are you?
I'm a Halo. Just like, look, I spent entire summers playing GoldenEye. It's a huge part of my life growing up, but just that feeling of pulling off of LAN Party back in the day was just so like, holy crap, look at this amazing technology that we have going on right now.
Dude.
Yeah. Like, it's a vibe you're never going to see again because it's all so easy. But like, just the effort of like getting all the buddies, getting all the TVs, all the equipment together, and making it actually fucking work. It's just like,
Well, and then when you LAN party, you don't have people sitting there waiting their turn. You know what I mean? So you got all these this peanut gallery behind you saying all this shit or whatever. But Halo LAN party, it's like, dude, if you don't show up with at least a controller, you're not fucking playing tonight. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, because not everybody would bring a TV, but you knew, like, look, we need this many TVs, this many people, you know, because we wouldn't do it 4 on a TV. We made sure we had enough to where it'd be 2 per TV. So we would just do the standard split, not the 4-way. So like, you had to at least show. If you didn't show up with a controller, it's like, you're gonna be the most bored motherfucker in the world.
It's crazy that you guys did that with fucking 2,000-pound TVs.
The TV right there was the one in my trunk.
Love finds a way.
It's crazy you're still the same TV.
But the other great part about landing Halo was the pre-game Fusion Frenzy warm-up.
Oh, shit.
Because Halo had the demos, and while everybody's setting up doing their thing, every TV's going, and all you hear is duck, duck, jump, duck, duck, jump, duck, duck, duck. Fusion Frenzy.
One of the first like kind of party games, kind of.
Yeah. So
you
always had
Mario Party. It might have been.
Yeah, you had the pre Halo Fusion Frenzy warm up. Really got the blood boiling.
Nice. All right. I like a little unanimous. But it's funny, we all picked Halo, and I know one of the topics Jim put up here. I don't know. I know most of you have PCs or it sounds like PlayStations.
Mhm.
Does anyone here use Xbox?
I used to. I did
Used to.
not. I never kept buying after 360 because I went through 7 of them and I was like, this seems like a scam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy way to get soured.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is I don't know if you guys have watched a shit about this, but like everything with gaming, prices of all the consoles are going up, services are going up. But Game Pass specifically, which of all the PlayStations, Nintendo, whatever, Game
Yeah.
Pass was always like the best value. Like for the
Mhm.
amount of shit you got and for the price, it was always pretty reasonable. But basically, since like October 25, they've kept raising the prices of this shit over like 50% higher.
Jesus.
And their new CEO, Asha Sharma, has basically said like, yeah, it's become a little too expensive for gamers. So we got to figure out a way to basically lower it, which is crazy considering every other gaming company right now is like, we got to raise prices on everything.
Ugh.
So yeah,
She's
it's
about
like,
to sunset the whole program, and there's going to be no more Xbox. Let's make it real cheap. How about 0?
I mean, you might not be far off. We talked about how Xbox and Game Pass, all they're trying to do at this point is sell it off to PC to
Yeah.
get it on the Switch or like figure out just a catering company for, a cloud-based gaming at the end of the day.
What's Game Pass costing now?
$30 for Ultimate.
A month?
Yeah, so the cheapest one I think is 15 still.
You get
But-
like 20 games with that.
Yeah,
You don't
but
get a
like
lot.
the Ultimate is the one where you get like day one game drops and then
Okay.
their insane library. And I think that also includes EA and one other of the big developers. So there's a shit ton of games with the Ultimate, but yeah, just to get online services and some small amount of games, it's like $15.
So not owning a console, I know Game Pass on PC, you have to get the biggest one.
The Ultimate, yeah. So it's 30 a month.
So it's 30 a month regardless. That's a lot because there's Steam sales out there.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, Dylan.
That
That was a whiteout.
And like Marathon's $40 and then you own it forever, and so is Arc Raiders and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, and so I did the PC Game Pass for a while, and I enjoyed it for what it was. I also have that streaming handheld I showed last time we were on. That if you pay for deluxe, you could stream off their services, but it's a little laggy. It's good for some games, but not first person stuff. But there's settings on their games on Game Pass for certain games that are different if you just bought it on Steam. So for instance, Wolfenstein New Blood or Young Blood, the one where you're BJ Blazkowicz's daughters. You could not turn off ray tracing on the Game Pass version. And I had a 2070 at the time, which was the first like entry card for ray tracing. So I kept crashing during the boss fight, and then I bought it to finish the game so I could turn ray tracing off. So I don't know.
That's weird. Yeah.
$17. It should be $17.
So actually, I pulled it up. I was wrong. So the essential package, which is 50 games, and online and all that, that's $10 a month. Their premium is 15, and that includes like 200 games. And then Ultimate, the 30, which is what you're saying for PC, that's 500 plus games, but also includes day one drops of some of their developed games and a whole bunch of other shit. So I don't know. It's like $30 a month is still crazy because everyone will kind of default, I think, go to the most expensive one. I will say 500 games sounds like a lot,
It's too much.
They might be mostly shit games though.
They could be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's 10 billion games, and I want to play like 4 of them.
I mean, like, I guess I don't really know how it works because I haven't Xboxed in decades. But if you could, like, if it was available to, like, whatever games, like, you get to pick this many games with this tier, but it tells you these are the only games you can. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It saved me money on Starfield. I think it's one of those subscriptions that they're basically banking on you not having the time. So and then you forget about the subscription. Like we've all had a Netflix account we haven't watched in months and we kept giving them money.
I keep all of the money just in case.
But like, I actually, you know what? I saw an article today that Call of Duty has lost money. They've lost $500 million being on Game Pass from where they're supposed to be. And now they're considering the next release being 3 months later on Game Pass.
What a disaster.
Yeah, so that's probably why this lady's like, yo, we got to make some changes.
The only way
$70 billion acquisition well spent.
Yeah, to lose $500 million first time.
If I could get UFC games on my PC, then I would pay for the subscription.
They might be.
You can play WWE 2K26, dude. That is a game I have played recently.
If I could get UFC games,
it's the same thing.
It's just a fighting game at that point.
It's not the same.
Yeah, one's got ladders.
Yeah, but
and Hell in a Cell.
I'll double up on my gripe. Them having different PC settings you can turn on and off, owning it versus just having it stuck on forever on PC. That was fucked.
Wait, so Matt, on Steam, do you know if on Steam for COD 7, if you had to like update your BIOS to some stupid setting to do it? Because on Game Pass, you had to.
Yeah, that's just the new anti-cheat. Battlefield makes you do it, and the new COD. It's basically deeper into the computer, which people would be like, it's just surveillance, brother. But
it probably is.
I don't fucking do anything like. I know it's a bad take or whatever, but I don't do anything worth searching me out
Don't
for.
give the worst take of if you're not doing nothing wrong, you got nothing to worry about.
I know it's a bad take, but like I'm just trying to shoot people in the head on the internet with gaming in Minecraft or whatever. So like
the surveillance was already there before.
But other games have gone kernel level.
Yeah.
But it's just what is it? TP02 some setting.
I forget. I just started hitting shit until it worked and Google.
I get the warning on Call of Duty that I need to update the BIOS for something, and
I get every time.
It still lets me play.
I still start it every single time.
Still lets me play.
I haven't gotten that.
You're fresh. You get that fresh.
You're getting full monitored.
Yeah, you get that clean, fresh
shit. It's not like this little thing right here isn't doing the same thing that's right in front of you all the time. Like, come on. It did it to Dylan and I 2 days ago.
Yeah, and the real world did everything. Like everything we talked about popped up.
We were talking about gear, and then immediately, like Dylan later on, I think maybe the next day, he's like, "Look, they were listening," and it's a Sweetwater fucking email.
Yeah, my Sweetwater rep called me. It's like, "Hey, you looking for some new gear?" I'm like, "Yeah, actually," but we were just talking about it. I didn't look at anything.
And then we were talking about. Dylan was like, "You want to start working out and whatever." So right after he sends me that text that they were listening, he's like, "Check it out." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." I open the door and there's a fucking EOS Fitness flyer on the door handle, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, they are too."
Yep.
Like within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Weird coincidences, but I'm like, is it? Is it?
Is it?
Tinfoil hat is on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's that damn bird drone that we have living in our little overhang at the front door.
Yeah.
Now they're gone. Yeah, we had a whole family of birds grow up right in front of our eyes and then fly away.
Yeah. They're probably on the power lines recharging.
Fucking dumb. Oh. Fuck.
All right, so
well,
now,
that's the show.
all right, so none of you. All right, so you guys don't fuck with Xbox, but have any of you played Bloodborne?
I love Bloodborne. That's one of my top 10s.
Yep, right there with you, Dylan, Jay. I'm assuming no on that.
Never even heard of it.
So that is a Souls-like game, which you know, if you guys have played, it's basically think what you're doing with Crimson Desert, except imagine every time you die, you have potential to lose your like progress for that moment until you go back to a certain point and recollect it. Makes it a lot harder, and the whole point is how hard and grindy it is. But Bloodborne is I don't even know how to describe it, Matt. It's a gothic centered like monster based world where you're going through and basically killing the shit out of all these monsters, and they've now are making that into an R-rated animated movie. So a lot of video game adaptations coming out, and a lot
Yeah.
more of these animated ones. I don't.
Oh, so it's animated?
Yeah. So that's the
Okay.
kind of,
Might be
it's
a
like,
little
okay, you're doing R-rated, you can go a little crazy with it. But I don't know about you, but like that game, you could squeeze it into a movie, but it's going to be so weirdly condensed where I'm like, just make a series like Castlevania or do something series based for it.
So it's a what's that guy's name? It's not Miyazaki, I think is his name. He's the guy that created like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring,
Yeah.
with the help of George R. R. Martin. And but the lore video of Bloodborne on YouTube is like 10 hours long or something like that.
There's a lot behind it. Yeah.
It's a lot. And those games are so obscure. You don't even know what the fuck's going on your first playthrough. You're just like, this is cool. And I hope I survive until you fucking kill everything and get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
But lore wise, there's some deep, sick shit going on in there. But a 2-hour anime
So is there
produced
two,
by
are there
a
two of them?
YouTuber?
there's two Bloodborns?
No, there's only one. People have been begging for a
Okay.
sequel, and they've also been begging for them to at least up-res it and put it on PS5 or PC. And they'll do anything other than make a fucking remaster or a sequel.
I'm checking out a gameplay video right now.
It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
It's for me, I said to Jim, we did that like whole, like if you were going to rank games that showed like tell people about you, I said art design in a game. That was my top.
Yeah, it's Victorian fucking era.
Like gothic. Yeah.
Gothic,
it's cool as
dark.
shit. Yeah. But no, like, I don't know. Jim, what's your take on this? Have you watched most of those like anime converted video games like Castlevania and all that other shit?
No, I still need to. Like, they look good, but I just haven't made the time to get around to watch them. They do look cool. Like, I was more interested in the fact that they're bringing in Jacksepticeye to be like a showrunner for some reason.
Yeah. Like,
So it seems like
this
they're following like what
YouTuber?
Iron Lung did, because like Markiplier was a super big fan, so he made the Iron Lung movie himself, and it was like a shocking hit. So I think they're just trying to
There's-
ape that like lightning in a bottle kind of feel there.
There's
Yeah.
a series on Amazon Prime that's you ever watch like Love, Death and Robots?
Yeah.
On Netflix.
No, I have not. What's that
Really?
about?
It's a great.
Yeah.
It's a great. It's not
It's-
about anything.
No,
better.
it's each
It's
season
little shorts.
there's like little shorts that are done by different directors, and they're animated. Some are animated and live. Dude, you got to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
each
write-
one
write
is a
that down.
different person. Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
So,
Nice.
anyways,
Dark. Some of them are real dark.
yeah.
Mm.
Like
But,
really dark.
On Amazon, there is a series that kind of reminds me of Love, Death, and Robots, but it's different directors doing like little short clips of
video
games.
games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So they do
What is
like
that
a little like 10-20 minute, it'll be some story from a video game that they do themselves. It's
They
like
did Unreal Tournament. They did like all kinds of stuff.
yeah, they don't take it from the game. They're not cutscenes from the game. They do a whole segment themselves. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty freaking cool.
So if Jack Septic
Whoa.
Eye, if Jack Septic Eye,
Oh,
hey,
Wait, Matt, what's
Slur
on that pizza
rediscovered.
again?
sorry, Jack Septic Eye can funnel the final level or something it's called. Yeah, that what Jay was saying, that if he does it in the style of that could be very cool. So maybe, but like I said, that's a lot of lore to dig through in one movie.
That's why it's gonna be once again just hyper condensed. Like you have to Yeah, because I did like you, where I finished that game and I was like, I don't know what the fuck the actual story was. I was like, it was just cool killing monsters and bosses. And then I read about it. I'm like, oh, there's like a blood curse and all this other shit. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you just slam vials of blood against you to get your health back, and you're just all covered in fucking blood the whole time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking cool.
But I don't know. It's interesting that these guys keep on. And to Jim's point, Iron Lung was a success. So this is like the model now, right? They'll just be like, YouTubers who were big into a specific game, they're just going to be tied to it. So
is that just a tap into their fucking fan base? Like that's an instant watch from fan base people, maybe?
Probably.
Secret Level. It's called Secret Level.
Oh yeah, Secret Level on Amazon. You guys need to see.
Oh, okay.
There's a Warhammer one in there. There's a Pac-Man.
I like Warhammer.
The Pac-Man one's dark.
Yeah, the Pac-Man one is super dark.
The Pac-Man one's a horror story.
There's like a
no spoilers. No spoilers.
There's like a no, I'm not. There's like a Tomb Raider one.
Yeah, I see. I just looked it up. So they have Armored Core, Concord, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Mega Man, Outer Worlds, Pac-Man, Spelunky, Unreal Tournament, Warhammer. So they cover a lot.
And the animation's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
so
it's dope.
if maybe those people and like this YouTuber guy get together, they can make something sick.
I like in one of the episodes, Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of the voices.
Yeah. I think Keanu Reeves is the Armor Core guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Armor Core one that episode is rad as hell.
Yeah, get in there, buddy.
Yeah.
I love it.
And get into that Love, Death, and Robots. It is amazing.
The first season, especially that first season, has a couple crazy ass ones. The second season, I can't remember as much.
It was hit or miss because one of the episodes was just a claymation of the Red Hot Chili Peppers on stage.
But
it was terrible.
Sony, can you just a whole like single ass person with the PlayStation emulator on PC has released Bloodborne on PC with higher textures and higher frame rate and retained all the co-op stuff. Like, just hire that guy.
Do it. Yeah.
Just hire that guy and then go put it on Steam for fucking $35 and just make money. Like,
dude, whatever bitch
at least $35 they'll make.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever bitch fest them and FromSoft have where they're not like re-releasing it is like, just get over yourselves. You're going to make all the money if you do it. It's very easy
it's like one of the most sought after games right now.
Honestly,
like
with a movie coming out, they'll probably time it with that. It wouldn't shock me if they're trying to maybe hold on to it with that.
So I haven't played the emulated up-res one, but I had friends that have, and this motherfucker genius that did it, like he upgraded the lighting and like that was a PS4 like early before PS4 Pro. Like there was some sections of that game that ran at like 18 frames a second.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But like this motherfucker figured out 60 with better lighting and textures. It's just one man. Just hire one man.
That's all it takes.
God damn.
But boys, I mean, we're talking video game movies. I think probably the biggest video game, I mean, unless Mortal Kombat 2 counts, is going to be the release of Street Fighter. And
I just watched the trailer. It's rad.
Yeah, like so they released the official much longer trailer. What did you guys think?
Amazing.
I haven't watched that one. I watched the other one that was kind of the teaser, but we were just actually talking about it today. I think it's super rad that 50 Cent's going to be Balrog.
Yeah.
He fits that character very, very well.
Wasn't that guy that owns WWE now or whatever? Isn't he Guile?
Cody's Guile.
Yeah,
He doesn't own WWE.
Oh, what? Oh,
he's just their champion. He is.
Whoa, Matt, be fucking careful.
I don't know Bloodborne lore either.
It's just funny. That's like, honestly, like that take is like kind of funny though, because a lot of people kind of feel that way. Yeah, it's got 2 wrestlers are in it, at least.
There's stuff in early 90s vibe. I think the trailer today confirmed it's like 1993.
Yes, it is.
Like
yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I want to know who, I guess if I saw the trailer, what character Alexander Volkanovsky from the UFC. He plays a character in that, and I want to know.
Oh,
what
he's
character-
Is that Zangief?
No, because he's a little guy.
Oh,
hold on. Yeah, I was wondering that because he's not in the trailer. He's
He's
Joe.
in the teaser. Is he Joe? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a character. They did like character teasers like 6 months ago or something like that. Like
I don't
some
really
ca-
like the actor that's playing M. Bison.
Yeah, it's a terrible
it seems
choice.
I'm
like
hearing
for
that from a
Bison.
lot.
Yeah.
Like that dude is always just a good, very weird guy. That
Yeah.
like to play M. Bison, you're like, that was a really weird choice.
I think Raul Julia was better in the original Street Fighter movie for M. Bison.
But everyone thought that was a weird choice back then too, and he turned out to be great. So
That's
Yeah.
such a sad story, man. He did that for his kids before he died of stomach cancer.
fucking
Yeah.
king.
Cool.
Great
Yeah,
kid.
50
Way
Cent.
to
is
break it down,
Balrog.
Matt.
Hey, that's what I do.
Roman
Isn't that-
Reigns is Akuma. Jason Momoa is Blanca. And
That's actually pretty cool.
yeah, so it's like I said, this upgrade trailer, like I said, it even showed Blanca really quick, which was okay. Like I don't know what to expect out of that, but yeah, the vibe is very over the top, which I guess
Yeah,
it's like
it's gonna be awesome.
yeah, it's the only
And
way
then-
you can really do it.
Was it the comedian Andrew Schultz is in it, and he's either Dan or Vega. or
and Vic-
something
He's
like
Dan.
that.
He's Dan.
He's
Big
Dan.
Yeah.
Like how Dan's a troll character. It's so awesome.
That's great casting, honestly.
Yeah, for Dan,
Yeah.
for sure.
They even had the dude beating the shit out of a car, so
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
it looks great. That's what you should want out of a fucking movie about that kind of game, right?
Yeah, because
That'd be a little silly.
Street Fighter lore is over the top, so it needs to be over the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Not-
100%.
Not no
Yeah,
Goro fighting somebody in a trailer park like that first Mortal Kombat
That-
movie.
Well, what still pisses me off is that opening scene with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, one of the best fighting scenes. And
Amazing.
you're like, dude, this movie's gonna be awesome. and then
Crouching
you're like,
Tiger, Hidden Dragon
Yeah.
levels of cool.
and then you're like, who the fuck are they trying to introduce as the main character in this movie? And then to your point, like, why is he fighting Gort? Like, yeah, they fucked it up so bad with that. So I'm looking forward to the second one. Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. Like,
Yeah, the second one looks way better.
yeah. But
You didn't like the original one where it was fucking who was it that played Raiden?
Oh,
The guy from Highlander,
Christopher
Christopher Lambert
Yep.
yes.
or Lambert.
the
Yeah.
original is terribly good. The new
Yes.
one is terribly terrible. And the fact that their new main created character's special power is getting beat up is terrible.
Yeah, but they
That's
had
his special power. He gets beat up enough until he has a power about it. Like, come
They had-
on.
they had Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod as Raiden.
Exactly.
Oh, we actually did it back in the day. We made fun of the way, like, how cheap Raiden's eyes in the new Mortal Kombat movie looked, that Dylan outdid the CGI of Raiden eyes on Jay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
And Jay's just sitting
I
there
was
with
like,
the
I bet
hat
I
on.
can figure that out.
He's like, hey,
yeah.
I'm Raiden.
I'm all fucking Raiden. Go fucking take care of this Earth shit.
And it looked better than a fucking released movie, dude.
Zap.
The only thing I don't know if you guys found a little weird is like, man, is Ken seem like a really annoying character throughout
Which is
the trailer.
unfortunate because
Yeah, if you play Matt in Street Fighter, he is.
I'm a basic bitch in
Yeah,
Street Fighter. I just play Ken. I've played Ken since he's came out. Like,
Yeah, I'm a Ryu main, so I'm right there with you.
yeah, dude. The original Shotos, dude. You gotta just go at it with those.
Yeah, like Ken's like the only casting. I'm just like, I don't know what I wanted from a Ken, but like not that. That's the
Not
only one I
him.
just
Yeah.
look at. Yeah.
Not him. Ew. But I've been wrong before.
Same.
have you seen?
I'm wrong all the time.
You know the comedian Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He does when he had his show called the Pete Holmes Show. He did this sketch called Street Fighter: The Red Tape, and it was he was HR for Street Fighter, and like Chun-Li, he was like, "Can you not do that upside down like tornado kick or whatever? Like, or could you put some pants on?" But he had freaking Zach Morris, that whoever that actor is, Zach Morris from
Oh yeah.
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. He was Ken, and
Oh shit.
Ew.
he was trying to ask him. He's like, what are you saying? He's like, we can't caption it or anything. He's like, he's like, the Cyclone Kirk, and he's like, I don't know what you're saying. He's like, is it? I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's good. So he's like trying to regulate what Ken was saying. It's pretty funny.
I like that. Yeah,
Nice, I'll
I'm
definitely have to
looking
check
up
that
those
out.
clips. Yeah. But yeah, no, boys, as always,
Yes, sir.
we appreciate you guys coming on. Make sure check out their links below. Matt, since you were the only one drinking with us, how did those galaxies treat you tonight?
I'm on a school night, no less. Ugh. I'm going to continue. I'm going to go watch the finale of The Pit.
All right. All right.
Maybe see the ER myself later. We'll see.
Nice.
Don't do that.
The advantage of being 3 hours behind.
We're too far to help now.
Yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, thank you so much for having us on. It was a
Yeah,
blast.
fuck yeah. Always
Hell yeah.
enjoy having you boys on. Can't wait to do it again. And make sure go check out their podcast. And speaking of checking out podcasts, if you're listening on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give us a 5-star rating. We'll read each and every one of the comments on these Power Hour podcasts. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the notification bell, subscription, leave a comment, tell us something mean about Jim. I always enjoy those. And with that,
Happens a
I
lot.
want to say have a
Dare
good night,
you.
everyone. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you.